Hello everybody, welcome to another Persona 3 stream. Unfortunately, I have a little cold and I'm not going to be able to talk too much, so enjoy the gameplay. I'll try to answer chat anyway, but I can't talk too much without having a cough, so enjoy. What the fuck, he's so strong. Yeah, I get it. We should block the one who has the weakness. Okay, so he doesn't have a single weakness. That means this is gonna be a tough fight. Okay, the game actually told us to debuff him. Okay, this enemy definitely wants you to learn about these techniques here. I don't think we actually need to do this. Oh, we can rest too. Okay, we can see it in the top left corner when he's debuffed. Interesting. Yeah, that's cool. We do need to heal him. Yeah, I don't know why my controller keeps disconnecting. If it also is in other games, I'm gonna have to double check, unfortunately. Oh, he hit, really? Nope, nobody can help him, unfortunately. And the one's gonna go away soon, but I don't know if it's right now, because that would mean it's kind of stupid to on them, right? Oh, I should heal. I've healed. I'm stupid. We need another heal on him, unfortunately. Oh, now they reverted. Okay, so that was really stupid. Okay, but attack is still down. And healing is so weak in this one. Which one can heal? This one. But this one is probably better at it. Yeah, we need the better heal, man. Not having a better heal is kind of annoying. And you also don't have the strong personas you had in Persona 5. But we do need to continue doing damage to him. Debuffing single enemies is kind of super important. Maybe we should remember that in this one. But we're definitely balanced around that. What does Raging Tire do? Oh, that's interesting. Looks pretty new. Really, now we get it. I wish you could instantly rearrange the skills here. Just thinking, yeah, we wanted to rearrange her persona's abilities. Yeah, we don't need the slightly anymore, right? This one's gonna get removed. And also wanted to quickly check just to make sure that the game actually has everything well set up here. That looks fine. Yeah, it looks fine. Oh, 3, that's a lot. How many do we have? 12? That's a lot. I mean, we need a lot for this one. Oh, really? It's... We got a new outfit? Like this? Really? That's interesting. For who is it? Oh no, it's for Junpei. Oh, he has a tuxedo. How does it look? Can I see it? That's kind of... I can't remember what he usually looks like, but I'm pretty sure this looks like a fucking clown, so I'm just gonna... I don't think this actually looks that great. Yeah. The tuxedo doesn't look that cool, to be honest. What a waste of unlock of Twilight points. Sorry, I'm my cough's kinda annoying. Can't really speak. Your research lab is setting up a facility on the island. It doesn't make any sense. Interesting. So we get a meta progression lore snippet here. Yeah, this is the dead end. Okay, so we made it in one go. And now I'm pretty sure all we need to do is grind. And before grinding, we should definitely create some personas. Wait, we should have something for her, right? Oh, that's cool. We just get it like that. What? Oh, a toy bow. Interesting. I should have done that before, right? Oh, interesting. But do we just show it to her? I think we just show it to her, right? Okay, we got a new one. And this one has a deadline. Wait, they have a deadline. It's not the amount. I'm stupid. I can't read, man. So this is not the amount you need to give them. But the deadline is the 6th of the 6th, which is very soon. From a close friend who enjoys using it. Oh, that one's gonna be really difficult. I have no idea what she's talking about. It could be the one playing an MMO, but that wouldn't make any sense because she's on PC, so I guess our social links are not developed enough for that. But we did get a new item. A toy bow. Got a toy bow. Should be for Yukari, right? Oh. Rage. Cool. But didn't you also want to see a persona with a certain skill? Maybe we already had it. I can't remember actually. First we should register the ones we have. Yes. So now we can create her. Oh, so nice. Can moderately heal, which is great. I think I don't know if I want you a single target. Yeah, we're gonna skip it to save a little bit of time here. Allegor. Naga or Mita. I think we should create Naga. I mean, I don't like any of these, to be honest. I'm gonna give it theirs. I mean, increasing defense is kind of interesting too, but all of these are not that interesting. Singing and dancing. Oh yeah, I binge watched a bit of One Piece today. Very nice to watch, to be honest. I really like it. And it's cool to finally see the characters I already have some figurines of. Yeah, I really have a cute Yamato chasing figurine. I bought it when I was in Japan. It was new and just came out, and it was really, really cute. One day I'm going to try to show them on stream so you can see them. Now I have my cam back up again. Distress boost. Okay. Unfortunately we can't create a new one. I'm gonna be honest, what I really don't like here is I really want to know, yeah, I really want to know what personas I currently have without leaving here. Problem is, now we're gonna have to leave and we're gonna have to check. I mean, maybe you can, but I didn't figure out how yet. Yeah, I really want to go and check the personas abilities before going in. Okay, so we have high pixie for them. Okay, so what's missing basically is dark, right? We don't have any dark attacks, but as far as I know, we didn't need them. I think. So we should be fine. This one's actually kind of only level 19, even though we needed to be level 20. It definitely has the highest strength, right? So it's weak to punching. Yeah, we're using this one to farm more efficiently, I guess. Do we really need to grind more? That's what I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking like, how important is it to level our characters now? How much money do we have? We have a lot of money too, but we still have SP, right? So I think what we should do actually is to try to go as far as we can until the SP is depleted. And then we're gonna go leave this place, right? Yeah, so I think starting at the start of the second one is kind of nice. We're not going to go for golden ones, even though that's the most efficient way, to be honest. We should go for golden ones, never mind what I said. It's just stupid not to. Yeah, but we're going to fight everything on the way to the golden one, so our SP should be depleted rather sooner than later. The problem is we're gonna mostly use the SP of the main character for this one. Kind of unfortunate, but doing it in one day is really, I think, optimal when it comes to progression. We could also fight the red ones just for fun, but to be real, the only real valuable ones are the golden ones. Yeah, I'm gonna try to auto most of them. And our main goal is gonna be make a little bit more money and also get a little bit more XP out of the golden ones. I don't know if we can actually already auto it, but I'm just gonna use this one. Nah, they have a lot of HP. There's no way we can auto them. I mean, hitting their weakness already barely kills them. Yeah, this one's obviously super valuable every single time. Yeah, they're already running away. Why does everybody resist her attacks? She's kind of dog shit at the moment. Yeah, I think we're not going to use healing items, but recovery items instead, since our goal is to deplete our SP. So we don't want to be too efficient. I want to keep that for when we can actually make significant progress, because I don't think it's really important to grind beyond the point where we can actually we actually have enough money for the social stuff. Yeah, as soon as we're at that, I think we don't have to worry too much about everything here. Yeah, it's gonna take a while until we get another golden one, maybe. Well, I didn't. But it could have, right? Oh, we didn't explore here. Yeah, I wonder why we didn't. Yeah, we can do the red one too. I don't mind. And chest despawns, so we should be careful. Wait, this is a red one? Really? Oh, interesting. We don't even know this one yet. So it might be very strong. Slightly worried. It does look like he's weak against light, to be honest, but it would be weird if it... No, he's not. Maybe... That's really hard to tell the weaknesses by looking at them sometimes. Actually, he might not have a single weakness, now that I think about it. Never mind, he doesn't. What does he do? He deals so much that... I think his strength is really physical, right? He almost deals no damage. But probably also because the enemy is very strong. Yo, he can't get up. Shit on him. Wow. Wow, he's insanely strong. I'm worried, but at the same time I think it's kind of also a waste of time healing using the weak heal, right? And this one, he has a strong heal now with her. Songs are really cool. Yeah, we're gonna struggle to actually do a lot of damage because one of us is down. Yeah, and she needs to also do the big heal. We could also lower his attack. I never thought about it. That should be a good idea actually against him. Yeah, this is never going to be worth it. Right, the shock animation on the right is so cool. And the character icon, I really like it. Yeah, I think healing here isn't that bad, to be honest. I mean, it did give a little bit of XP. Interesting. I really would like to rearrange it here. That's one of the things that annoys me most about the level ups, is that you can't do the rearranging in immediately. They were running out of SP here. Which means we're almost done with our grinding session. At least we found a strategy which is going to be very, very... We already have this one. I kind of feel getting this one's going to be more valuable. We already had it, I think, but... What level are we currently? Did we already get 22? No, we're all 21. Yeah, it's almost over and we can continue the story. I mean, we didn't deplete Junpei's SPS efficiently, but since he can't heal, it's really hard for him to use a lot of SP unless the enemy has a weakness. Oh, did I just... Oh, did we do a full circle? Yeah, we need to do one... Oh, I should say first of all, we did a quite a long run here. Yeah, let's go again, and then we're gonna... I think this is gonna be the last one we can do with our SP, so... As soon as the leader doesn't have SP, I'm not gonna restore it, and we're gonna leave. Okay, there's a golden one over here. Oh, yeah, oh, you shouldn't. Oh, he's already bewildered. Interesting. So it works quite well. Oh no, we missed. I mean, to be honest, we might be able to... I mean... We might have been able to just auto it, but then we don't get the cars, so I think it's not very efficient. But she has a lower hit rate on her bow. Wow, it's interesting, just a few levels and you take so much less damage from enemies, so there seems to be an insane scaling with character levels. It's crazy how much stronger we are since compared to when we got there in that day. Yeah, so levels are super important in a way that's not apparent, just apparent from the pure stats. Right. Yeah, this is getting ridiculous. Seriously? Hey, are you kidding me? This feels beyond unlucky, to be honest. Yeah, so this was an entire run with only a single one. How much SP does our main character even have? Our main character doesn't really have any SP left anyway, so what we're gonna do here is basically go all in until we don't have any more SP by autoing just normal enemies, right? It just doesn't make sense to not do it, in my opinion, because one day we're gonna have to spend we're gonna have to recover some SP, even though I don't think actually we do need endless SP to grind efficiently in this game. I think the game actually is pretty well set, well made, so you don't have to grind that hard. I mean, you do. I mean, we're grinding an insane amount, but I don't think on lower difficulties you need to grind at all, right? I think it's going to be way easier to beat the game easily without leveling so much. But the reason we're doing it mostly is it's not really a level grind. I mean, this time it also was a level grind. But the main reason is actually money, right? So, and the main money we're getting is from items we can sell. I'm expecting, to be honest, almost like 200k from selling items, but I might be misjudging that by a large amount. Do we need another Jack Frost? I mean, we don't have one, so basically money and new personas. Yeah, this is not for XP, man. This is only for money. XP is definitely... farming the golden ones is so much better, so... speaking of the devil, there is one. Yeah, we're gonna have to auto him. We don't have any way to rid him. But since our hit rate is too low, I think we can't actually Yeah, we can't actually do much here. Yeah, we missed one time. Oh, yeah, no way. He's gonna run away now. Yeah, that's the main downside, right, of autoing him. I mean, if we could reduce his dodge, we could probably just auto him, but... Yeah, these enemies don't have a lot of HP, and they don't deal any damage, so autoing these is like... It doesn't look like it's laughing, actually. Yeah, we don't need to heal, all we need to do... Oh, we don't have this one. All we need to do is get money, but and cards, right? Cards are basically for the quests, so we can finish those. I wonder if I'll regret spending the 7 for recovery. I hope Twilight fragments are going to be a bit more common later on. Sure, let's just get some more personas. The annoying part is for all social links, we're gonna have to get personas again later on. I really don't like that mechanic. It's very gimmicky and just it's kind of annoying to use efficiently. You know, actually, I didn't think about this, but we might actually be able to endlessly auto the lower floors here. So I'm betting on the higher floors. Give us a little bit more to deal a little bit more damage. So I really want to leave, right? I don't want to grind endlessly, but it also kind of feels like a waste of SP not to deplete it as efficiently as we can. Yeah, I really hope we're gonna get a lot of money from selling items. Yeah, we should wait. They usually run away. Yeah, people are low. We're just gonna use auto recovery here. We want to waste SP. Yeah, we're almost done here, so I would guess it's like maybe 10 more minutes max of grinding this one. Yeah, I've never seen them attack. Yeah, Dragon's Dogma 2, by the way, really looks kind of jank when it comes to the core combat system. But it also looks like it has a lot of interesting ideas and mechanics, so I wonder if they will outweigh the jankiness of it. Unfortunately, it is not as solid as I hoped for. I hope like for a really tight combat upgrade, so it feels really good, right? But it doesn't seem like they actually managed to do that. They just made it a bit more diverse, I guess, from what I've seen. But it doesn't feel like it's very tight, unfortunately. And Rise of the Ronin is also a good game, the newest game from Team Ninja. But it's exclusive to PlayStation, so see you in 2 years or so, or a year, depending on what game. But soon we're gonna be able to play Ghost of Tsushima. This is from a studio I actually really liked. I really liked Infamous 1 and 2. And third one actually was also kind of fun, but I don't know, it didn't have the same vibe as the other ones. The abilities look cooler because it was like the first PlayStation 4 title. It looked a bit more advanced, but to be honest, I don't know. I really hope Ghost of Tsushima has fun for me because I really liked Sucker Punch's games, so yeah. Let's see. But it has been a while since I played one of them. Maybe also I'm gonna feel like it's maybe not my cup of tea, but to be honest, I really like the setting, so the chances of me not liking the game at all is very, very low, right? I like Samurai, it looks visually cool, so if it's not a terrible port, what should go wrong? And actually I just tested Horizon again, turning off reflex and frame generation actually does lower the amount of stutter, but it's still there, right? It's not perfect, and then again, frame generation, in my opinion, is very valuable, and having to turn it off at all, and reflex especially too. But I hope they fix it, right? It seems to be a bug, and I really hope it's gonna get resolved rather sooner than later. Oh, we can heal again. Yeah, we can still auto that, which is kind of interesting. Oh, that increases defense, insane. Yeah, this is going really well. I'm kind of really happy we can auto so many enemies here. Yeah, poison's kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest. So when it attacks. Oh, big news by the way, there will not be a Baldur's Gate DLC or Baldur's Gate 4 from Larian Studios. If you want to know my opinion right here, don't worry about it. For sure you're gonna get another you're gonna get Baldur's Gate 4 from Hasbro Entertainment. They will find another studio to do it for them for sure. This is way too big of an IP now, right? But I really respect Larian for saying they're not gonna make it. And the reason is because they hate Baldur's Gate, right? Baldur's Gate 3, they really hate it, and they didn't want to make it at all. And no, I'm joking. No, the reason is why they don't want to make it is because they actually want to make a game that's not tied to D&D. And making a Baldur's Gate without D&D, it would be, in my opinion. I mean, you know, I could imagine Hasbro saying, hey, guys, it's okay, fuck D&D, just make another one. But that would be a terrible decision for Larian, because they would offend anyone who likes Baldur's Gate, right, for what it is. So I think them wanting to do a different kind of game, especially a different combat system gameplay experience, they said D&D is just too limiting, right? And they also didn't feel like doing a DLC, so over Christmas basically the studio head was like, hey, how about we don't make a DLC and don't make Baldur's Gate 4, but now since we have a fuck ton of money, how about we just make the game we always wanted to make? And I have no idea what that game will be like, but it's definitely like a Giga Chat move on their part. Yeah, I really respect them for that. And I really hope the next game's gonna be really cool. I didn't play Baldur's Gate 3, so no idea if I kind of am, I'm like, oh no, I would have loved a Baldur's Gate 4, whatever. But I still think just the pure, you know, non-greed in these, you know why I respect it so much, it's so ungreedy, right? It's like a DLC would have made a bunch of money, a sequel would have made a bunch of money, even if it's trash, right? It would have made so much money, but to say, yeah, we don't feel like making it, we want to make something different. Instead of just saying, hey, give us more money. I mean, yeah, sure, I'm pretty sure some of the employees would have liked the money, and a few people in the company should too. But just not going after the money is such a huge, huge move for me. And I'm sure they'll find success anyway with their next game, because they're going to market it with from the creators of Baldur's Gate 3, right? So it's going to be like a kind of an Elden Ring situation, where it's not called Dark Souls, but you still know it's from Miyazaki, and everybody's like, oh my god, it's from Miyazaki. And yeah, but we also quickly have to talk about Dragon's Dogma 2 and the microtransactions. Like, I get it, right? Microtransactions for cheating in video games are nothing new, and it's always the same shit. But adding a microtransaction for fast traveling after the studio has said it doesn't like fast traveling feels kind of like a little bit of a comedy, right? And also not being able to create a new character and stuff like that. Just weird shit, right? You shouldn't, and if you add it as microtransaction, just my advice to any of you who want to publish a game, do it like every other fucking game did. Wait a month and put it in, right? After a month, people are gonna be done with the game if they really care. And adding microtransactions later on for this shit usually doesn't gather any attention. But ruining your good launch vibe with such a shitty move is just stupid, right? You're just getting negative PR. I don't mind the microtransactions being in the game, as long as far as I know, they're not really like game changing in a way that you couldn't get it in game or whatever. It's just like basically cheating. But a few things like changing your character appearance shouldn't be a DLC, right? Because if you don't have the opportunity in game to do it, that would be really weird. But since I don't know too many details, I just think it's a very, very dumb move on the part of, on their part, right? Yeah, so the average bitrate is too high according to my Twitch, but that's new. They didn't give a shit about it, right? I'm serious, right? They didn't give a shit about it, and I don't think actually we have any dropped frames or anything on Twitch. It's just interesting. He's like complaining that the average stream bitrate is too high, so they actually kept it, right? That's what they are telling me, is that they actually really care now. But the bitrate looks really constant, so yeah, I feel it's a really dumb move on their end to annoy people with that. I'm just gonna double check it again quickly though. Dragon's Dogma 2 Steam. Yeah, they got review bombed for good reason. Now it's mostly negative, right? Just get shit on. Yeah, and what are the reviews? Hey Capcom, you can purchase a good review DLC for $1.99. Oh, that's a nice one. Ah, I fucking love this one. This is my favorite one. Oh, I fucking love it. Like, this is my favorite one. I love this review. This is like a 10 out of 10 review, man. Yeah. Well, it should be a lesson in how not to manage a company. Brilliant, brilliant review. Yeah, get fucked, I guess. This is see, that's what you get for being a greedy little bitch. You get shit on. That's why the review culture is so important. Because you can get shit on for being a dumb little fuck. So, perfect. Okay, just still have to check with Twitch Inspector what's going on. Yeah, but what is your unstable event? Wait, that was yesterday. 26 seconds while downloading, right? It's stable at 6000 bitrate, right? Everything's perfectly fine. Can you shut the fuck up and stop displaying its... They just want to bait you into lowering your bitrate so their servers get less traffic. These fucking little bitches. Yeah, Twitch, I can see your fucking shit. Yeah, fucking stupid, but we talked about it. Now I'm gonna shut the fuck up because my voice is really fucked. Nina, hast du das Review gesehen, was ich dir geschickt habe? Musst du mal anschauen. Tja, die Leute verstehen die Welt einfach nicht. Die sind so dumm. Das hätte jeder sagen können, dass es so kommt. Jeder hätte es dir sagen können. Irgendein Spasti, der keine Ahnung hat im Management, hat aber gesagt, ihr müsst es machen. And by the way, I'm not saying they're not gonna make more money with the DLC than without it, because they might actually make more. But in the long term, these things really hurt, right? In the long term, it's a short-term money-making move, right? So I'm really... It's something you should not do if you plan to stay in the business for long. If you just care about your fiscal year, you know you're gonna get, fired anyway, and you have a... Well, actually, this could explain it, right? Maybe there is an executive that has a reward incentive for a certain period of time, and he wants to quit anyway, and he might have pushed it, right? That is such an easy explanation, actually, which would completely make sense, right? Because nobody's this stupid. I mean, yes, there are people that are this stupid, but I think actually this might be one of these moves, right? Go more. Party is starting to get a little bit hurt here, which is good. Aber Janine, vielleicht war das einfach irgendein CEO oder sowas, der einen Bonus-Target hat und sich gedacht hat, ich bin eh weg. Auto. Hä? Achso, das ist Dragon Dogma, dass sie ihre Microtransaction-Scheiße reinhaben. Und vielleicht war das irgendjemand, der ein Target hat und dachte, ja gut, dann machen wir halt mehr Geld zum Launch, bin ja dann eh weg. Und ich krieg mehr Geld, wenn die mir mehr Geld machen. Yeah, I can really see that. They actually plan in that way. Of course, we'll never know, but either way, either it's a Giga Chat fuck you company move, or it's a Giga fail. I'm too stupid to even fucking walk move. Yeah, so auditing these guys is fucking easy, chat. And the main reason is because they don't do any damage anymore, and we do so much damage. Oh, we still got a fire break. Yeah, I think, you know, our SP is really not decreasing quickly. I hoped that the enemies towards the end are going to be way stronger, but still we're not completely at the end, right? So, but we're actually very close. Yeah, they're gonna buff each other, so this is gonna be quite interesting. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting, because now they should be pretty strong. Oh, nice. Can they do an all-out attack if we're all down? I actually don't know. They were getting shit on. Like to see it. Actually, it's no problem. With every single one of them dying, it's like they don't have a chance anymore. Now he's alone. Yeah, but he does have a lot of defense. Do we have the right persona equipped, actually? I didn't even check. Almost 3k, that's pretty nice. Oh no, we don't. Because this one has more attack, right? How much does Principality even have? 12. Well, it's not that much worse, but... Yeah, I think we're almost done here. Our SP isn't that low, but I mean, you know. It is what it is. I mean, Enrage is really good, actually. Because they're gonna not be able to do all their good attacks. Ooh, I think we already had this one, but I'm still gonna try to get it. Can't hold any more personas, don't worry about it. I think Fornius is gonna have to say goodbye. Could we actually tell that if we already had it or not? 99% sure we had it, but... We always get shuffle time, which is really interesting. Yeah, I mean the problem is we're almost not using any SP anymore, so I think, you know, it's enough. We can actually go back. It doesn't matter if we have SP left, because there are no enemies which are worth fighting currently inside here, so... What the fuck is... Never mind, he's actually stronger than us. Oh, hi. I wonder how strong these are. Is Mudo an insta-kill? I think it is, actually. Yeah, I think it's actually an insta-kill. What we're gonna do here is... What's your weakness? Really? Holy? Well then, no. Then fuck off. Yeah, I don't wanna do holy, I'm just too lazy. Oh, so huge, man. She's owning them. I mean, they're also trying to attack her, so kind of feels fair. I don't know what it means, the homunculus. Wait, are we losing items because of that? Wait, are we losing important items because we're not actually insta? Oh, that's really bad. Wait, we have items in our inventory that prevent the insta-kill? We're wasting important items. Oh, that's not good. Wait, it must be an item, right? What is it? Is it here? It must be. Yeah, we should not do that. I guess these guys, it's a huge waste of resources. I think actually this kind of makes me not want to go and fight these guys anymore, to be honest. I still want to auto a red one though. Shouldn't have Mudo, right? Can you turn around? Looks kind of cute. Oh, that was really stupid. We don't know a lot about him. We just know he's weak to fire, which is kind of nice, to be honest. Oh. Right, he's pretty strong. Oh my god. No fucking way. He's shitting on us. Yeah, that was kind of yikes. A good thing we didn't even try to rush him in the first place. Yeah, we're just gonna play this smart here. By debuffing him. Yeah, this guy's really tough. Yeah, red enemies for sure. Yeah, I know. Do you have anything else you can do? Yeah, I'm kind of worried about an MC, to be honest. We don't have SB, man. Oh, you can't get up? Oh, that's unfortunate, you little bitch. Yeah, 69, nice. What a huge heal. We're just abusing that he's on the floor. But I think we can't actually all out him. And why are you disconnecting the entire time? Oh, I wish, you know, I wish it was what it was. Is this a controller? Is it the fucking receiver? Is it the PC? Is it... I don't even know, man. Sure, just heal yourself. So the attack will... I think that's a really dumb idea, right? The attack debuff is gonna go away on this next action, right? But is it still active or not, right? That's the thing I don't really know. So I'm kind of confused about that, because why wouldn't you just remove it after he attacked? Well, maybe for some combo reasons, but it kind of feels weird. Slime. Yeah, money is really not that great here. Yeah, red ones should give way more XP, to be honest. It's almost like the game doesn't want you to fight them. I mean, like, seriously, it's actually like the game doesn't want you to fight them. But I think, you know what? No need to fucking risk it. Just go and leave this fucking place. Wait, we don't need to. You know what? You know what? I think we did a fantastic job here, and that was a very good one shot. So we can actually leave. Yeah, we did everything we wanted to. Yeah, so we have a lot of time left. I mean, we did it on the first day, right? So everything we could. So again, we can just chill. Oh, that's so funny. It's 2009 and this guy's still rocking a CRT display. What a fucking... No, I'm joking. A lot of people had that at the time. Flat screen TVs were pretty new. Yeah, it's also interesting that LCD displays existed for quite a while on mobile devices, and the reason why we never got them for bigger screens was because the LCD technology was so shitty. Nobody actually wanted a TV with an LCD for a while. And it stayed shitty for quite some time, right? The moment you got your first LCD display for your PC or something, like a new monitor or something, it was probably way worse than your CRT, but you didn't realize it, right? You were like, oh, it has higher resolution, that's great. Or maybe it was brighter or something, but usually it was actually kind of shit. Because it had like maybe 60, 75 hertz or something, and really bad motion clarity, and it was in backlight and stuff like that. It was just trash, right? The first LCDs were pretty bad. And I also remember when I bought my first LCD, I can clearly remember buying it. And when I played on it, I was like, I mean, sure, it kind of looks nice, right? Colors and everything are kind of okay-ish. But something's not great. And back then I didn't know it was the motion clarity, right? I was like, yeah, it's kind of weird. It doesn't feel as good. But I couldn't really pinpoint what it was. And since I was playing World of Warcraft, I was just like, shrug, right? But in hindsight, I might have been better off keeping my CRT. Sure. I mean, if they ask, right, we're just gonna do the hangouts. Why is he talking about ramen when he's actually eating rice with miso soup and fish? Actually, I'm kind of picky, but not picky in a way that that I don't eat a lot of different things, but more that I like good things. And also, he just actually told us he's picky. Okay, that was like kind of a waste of time. She's kind of cute in her outfit. Yeah. Right, you gave us gamer. I forgot about that. Wait, well, he has a different console. How is he gonna play with us? That's not how it works. Unless it's a Steam Deck. That or has crossplay. I mean, no, that's not true. Actually, a lot of PS4 games had crossplay with PS5 for a while, I think. Yeah, we're not gonna go again at all until something happens. Ooh, already forgot about that. We almost didn't go to Tartarus, bro. And I mean, bro, that. Okay. Wait, can we actually go and give it to her? And our goal is gonna be to get Charm up, right? And to do a lot of hangouts. Oh, so only during daytime. It will take no time. That's kind of weird. I think it's not daytime, right? Oh, wait, we need to buy all of them. That's kind of interesting. Oh, we got a pixel vest. But it isn't daytime, right? So we can't ask her out. I mean, we can try anyway, but I think she's just gonna say no. Someone has... nostalgia with its 8-bit design. I wonder how younger people feel about pixel art if they don't... I mean, they're also gonna have some relation to it, right? Probably Minecraft or something, but it's not gonna be a nostalgic relationship like we have with the old one, but maybe then later on it's gonna still be nostalgic with Minecraft or something. Terraria or anything like that. It's... Wait, why is the one so much better? Wait, who has... Wait, I'm so confused. Wait, didn't I have a... Oh, he has a better one. Okay, I get it. I get it. I actually want to give it to him instead. Because Junpei really doesn't need the SP as much, I feel. Since can't heal. No, only during daytime. Yeah. Okay, so what we can do is actually check if we can play a game to increase our stats. Today we can only do Persona. No, why is it only Dark Frost? When does it actually rotate? Probably a bit later. Yeah, so I think what we're going to do is actually go to the place where we can increase our charm instead. Yeah, so we can get the academics boost later on. It's too crowded. Oh no, what are we gonna do now? Sure, let's go and get a little bit of courage. What? It doesn't look big at all. What the fuck? Yeah, but our stats are progressing nicely, I think. Since we have so much time, right? Every time we don't go to Tartarus, we can just go and boost our social stats instead. Or hang out with someone. Oh, okay. Or please don't post them. Yeah, let's go and see them. Yo, let's go, I knew it. Easy clap. Easy fucking clap. Yeah. I should. Yeah, because we couldn't get more academics, right? So it was kind of obvious we're gonna get the highest score. It was literally, I mean, it wasn't maybe impossible, but it was very, very unlikely. First part was the kanji dictation section. Well, you're writing as shit. Oh yeah. And hey, Capricorn. Unfortunately, everybody else, I'm not talking too much, but I hope you're fine. It's like almost like having a kid, right? You always yell. I don't know why it's like that recently. I mean, obviously it's post-corona, so I guess COVID, so it's like probably related in a way, but you should know I'm at the top, man. Yeah. Yeah. Will you also give me some kind of reward? She's kind of really cute. Oh my god, fuck off. A good starting point. I think we shit on him, and he's kind of mad. With who can we hang out with in the student council room? Yo, that's lesbian dreams? What the fuck? Okay, that's like the weirdest kink I've heard in a while. Yeah, that's a really weird kink, man. I'm not kink shaming, but she might need help. Ah, no, man, it's a dude. I don't give a shit. But seriously, I mean, let's go to the fucking shrine, maybe. But it's a kid, so I also don't care too much. Wait, it is a kid, right? It's not him. Oh my god. I'm like, I don't even know if I want to go. So here we can buy fortunes. We can boost something here, right? All right. Yeah, so we can copy skills, which is not that interesting to me at the moment. Again, that's for relationships. What does it do? Oh. Well, really? We could have increased our academics by putting money in here. By how much? Oh, you're playing the Stardew Valley update, and it's really good. I heard something about it, but I don't know too many details. It's really nice to see the game still getting updated. And is it still free? Probably, right, since it's not a DLC and an update. Yeah, they're really doing a fantastic job there, going from a one-man project probably to not a one-man project anymore. Yeah, definitely a success story, and also one of my favorite game game genres. Actually, I really like Harvest Moon style type games, but for whatever reason, I don't really get around playing them too much anymore. And I'm gonna be honest, I would have liked Stardew Valley a bit more, and that's sound super superficial, if it had a cute anime aesthetic. I know it sounds really stupid, but if it had a cute anime aesthetic, I would have fucking played the shit out of the game. I don't know why it is important for this type of game to me. Maybe because I'm just used to Harvest Moon, right? But my brain kind of doesn't like the art style of Stardew Valley too much, and I don't know what it is. It's not like it's bad or anything, it's just like it doesn't evoke any positive feelings in me. I mean, the art style, right? The gameplay is fine, but it's just like, I'm not like, oh my god, I really want to play more. I don't know why. It's just like, it's weird, right? It's such a small thing can have such an impact. I mean, maybe it's like imagining Persona being in a completely different art style too. It would also be less interesting to me, honestly. And these shrines, by the way, shrines like this are like everywhere in Japan, right? This is not like a special shrine or anything. These are basically, oh, it's really cool. You can look up, man. That's a really nice touch. Yeah, this is basically something you can find at any corner, and they're all super pretty too. Even though I must admit, I didn't see a shrine with a playground next to it, to be honest. And playgrounds in Japan also is something I think is maybe even something you can tell here. They're very gray, and they usually just are like a flat surface with that's pretty gray or like brown or something, or like sand colored, with a few metal child toys on top. And depending on where you live, you might say, but that's a normal playground, right? But in Germany, we actually have pretty cool playgrounds made out of wood with really cool design, right? It looks really fun and beautiful. And the ones in Japan look actually really simple like this, and usually they're not next to a huge pretty shrine, right? Just imagine this without a shrine in a barren like city landscape, right? And there's also usually no protection from the sun. There are also no trees, not a lot of trees next to it. So it feels like in summer it's gonna be like pure hell to go onto the playgrounds. Yeah, kind of really weird. And also such a playground is next to the statue in Kumamoto of Zorro that you can visit. And the funny thing is, it's also such a playground, right? The statue is really cool, but the quote-unquote park next to it is just a barren landscape with a playground next to it, which is really weird, right? They put a huge parking lot there and a playground without any protection from the sun, and I don't know. It felt kind of weird, right? We went there and it's probably like early spring, and it's still like it's rather cold, and then it was already pretty hot, right? So I can't imagine, it must be pure hell in summer, actually. Yeah, and also I think my advice would be to really go to Japan when it's not summer, right? It is already pretty hot in spring and winter, so I would actually just go like early in the year like we did. I think just thinking about the heat already makes me feel like it's a bad idea to go in summer, because I don't know, it just feels perfect when you don't have temperatures which are beyond above 20 degrees for traveling. Yeah, but like having 40 degrees or something, oh, that would fucking suck, to be honest. I mean, they have AC everywhere, right? But it's just for the section outside. But maybe it's also cool, right? But I kind of feel like Tokyo in the summer is gonna be like pure 8s. Do we want to talk to her, or do we want to go and give a fuck ton of money to see how much academics we can actually get? To be honest, I'm really curious. How much does this one level? Wait, let's run work related. Who are you? Oh, shut the fuck up. You have a new burger? Great. Oh, he has something for me. Yeah, I don't want to run with you, but I want to go here. Yeah, let's go back to the shrine after we got our reward here. Huh? Well, let's see, how much money are we gonna make? We really have to check for, so what do they drop? I can't remember. Do they drop old coins? I think they drop old coins actually, odd coins actually. I hope they do actually. All the others are low, right? Yeah, all of these are low. I mean, I'm not looking at the price, right? I'm just looking at the wording. Yeah, so definitely this is the item we farmed, and it seems to be super efficient too. Like, that's really nice. Not 200,000 unfortunately, but still pretty good. But what is new, bitch? What do you want to give to me? He said he has something to give to us. Huh? Huh? What did he give to us? Did he give something? Did he give us something? He didn't. Wait, can I actually use the console? I never thought about it. Oh, it's just a key item. Yeah, so how about we go back to the shrine and just give the money to the shrine. Thanks, Krish03 for raiding. Thanks a lot for the raid. I'm sorry I'm a bit under the weather today, so I can't talk as much as usually. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're our variety channel that plays everything from small to big games. Usually just stuff, right, I enjoy. It's very different, right? There are a lot of JRPGs, there also are FPS, retro games, indie games, there's everything, right? And usually I like to play on the highest difficulty available just because it's more fun to me, but I don't mind playing on the lowest one if it's more fun, so I always try to optimize the fun in games and not the challenge, and that's basically how I tend to play games. And otherwise, I'm from Germany, I have a master's degree in medicine technology and did my master's, well, let's say I did my master's in AI basically, using AI technologies, especially deep learning. And otherwise, yeah, that's the gist of it, since I can't talk too much, I'm sorry. Yeah, and thanks again for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. Do you also play Persona 3? Probably, right? Because usually nobody would find the channel otherwise and raid it. And we're still pretty early on in the game, so as far as I can tell, right? Just based on that we just got our fourth party member like 1 or 2 days ago. We got blessed with greater intelligence. So this gives you 2 intelligence. Now what I'm curious about is this RNG? Or can you boost any stat with it? Because 10k is quite a lot for 2, because we can get the same eating the platter for I think 900 or 600, I can't remember, 9 or 600. And yeah, this seems to be very bad investment. Oh, no, sorry, I think you know me from Genshin. Oh, that's interesting. So you remember me from Genshin. Yeah, actually, it's a bit sad, right? Because I played Genshin so much. Just recently, the FPS unlocker I was using got flagged as a virus and didn't really get any updates anymore, which basically changed that. And since actually it's not worth getting a virus on your PC, I mean, it might not be a virus, probably it's not a virus, but just the fact I had to even use one, right, was kind of disappointing. And then I could only play the game again with 60 FPS, and then was like, it's kind of annoying, right? Only 60 FPS again, looked so blurry and everything. I was like, I don't know if I want to continue. And then I also bought an OLED, and since OLED is a bit susceptible to burn-in, and Genshin unfortunately has one of the worst UIs for burn-in. It's like static white UI, and you also have the user ID in the bottom right corner. And since I only have an OLED screen and an OLED TV, I was like, is it really worth it? And then they released like the last one. I got really lucky, right? Just before I quit, I got the Hydro Archon. I'm so bad with names. Holy shit! I forgot the name. And I also got a signature weapon. I was really lucky, right? I didn't spend any money and got everything I wanted. So I was like really happy. Farina, right? I got Farina, and I was like really happy about it. And yeah, then the FPS unlocker stuff happened, and I was like it was kind of really a downer, right? I was like, this feels so bad to play now, and blah blah blah. And then they kind of started releasing characters which were not that relevant to my playstyle. And the last one looks really cool, but it's Geo only, so I felt like, yeah, it's kind of like they don't want me to play, but I'm gonna definitely check out the game again when they're gonna release the next female waifu that is not Geo only. Yeah, I'm just gonna look. I still have a lot of pulls left too, so I'm just gonna look into it, and I really, really hope the deal with Apple, I mean, I'm just assuming it's a deal with Apple with the 60 FPS lock's gonna be over in maybe soon. I don't know. If they made a lifetime deal with Apple, I'm gonna be really mad, man. There's no other reason, right? It's such an easy thing. It's the Unity engine. The game runs perfectly fine on 120 FPS because it's also unlocked on iPhones and iPads, right? And I really don't know why they, how much money they got and why you would ever do that, right? It's such a greedy move and such an anti-consumer move, and it just makes me a bit less interested in giving them money. And also Star Rail was such a disappointment. I really hate auto battle systems for playing on PC. I don't mind them for mobile games, but then again I also thought that Star Rail wasn't a good auto game because it kind of always needed user input instead of just autoing. I mean, user input that was meaningless, just walking to the next enemy or whatever. And yeah, I just felt it wasn't the game for me, right? And the next one I'm looking at is ZZZ, right? Zenithstone Zero. And I already heard it's going to be super easy until max level, which is fine, right? If the characters are cute and the gameplay is fun. But yeah, I really hope that one is going to be a bit more approachable and is not locked to 60 FPS, right? And also in Star Rail you could unlock the FPS via the registry, yeah. But I'm also kind of sensitive to FPS related things, right? Because I think Genshin has a very bad frame pacing, so at 60 FPS it does feel way worse than other games at 60. Yeah, I also speak German. That's my my mother language, basically. German and French, since I'm half French. Yeah. Sure. Let's go to the rooftop with him. And also we were probably, if you know me from Genshin, I mean, you probably know me as a German channel too, because I streamed Genshin while still being a German channel, and then I swapped to English just because it was basically better for me because I was practicing English, even if basically, I mean, it did something positive for me anyway, so no matter how it went, it was always like a plus, right, to get more fluent, because my reading and hearing comprehension is like, I would say, easily native speaker level, but my and also my head, right? It's if I write, it's kind of really easy to make the sentences sound correct, right? But as soon as I speak, I just don't have a lot of practice, right? Relative to hearing, reading, and writing. And so I thought it would be a good idea for me to practice, and also it's better because I think I stream a lot of small games on Twitch which don't have any viewers anyway, and then also going for the German audience is like dividing the already small audience to almost a non-existent one. So I was like, yeah, why not actually go for English? And we are also multi-streaming to YouTube and a way higher quality because you can go higher there. It's like 1044p 60 FPS at like 30k bitrate, like the highest you can go there, and that's also nice, right? So I have better VOD quality. It's in English. I can just make small videos out of the VOD easily, and so that was basically the reason why we went from German to English, just to practice and get more potential reach. Yeah. Unfortunately, I only stream in English now, but it's always okay to write in German in the chat, right? It's never a problem. I will always translate what you write, but I'll reply in English, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm sorry if you are one of the viewers that only speaks German and has trouble understanding English. Yeah, that's unfortunately the downside. That was the main reason what I was debating, right? But then I thought about how I play games, right? I always played games in English without subtitles, so it was always a part of the channel was anyway English. It was never a German game. So I was like, yeah, unfortunately, I will have to bite the, take the L there, and I'll just have to make the decision. And that's why it's always okay to write German, English, and French in the chat anyway, so I can translate it easily. Japanese in maybe in very limited fashion in Romanji, which is basically normal writing. It's okay, but I can't read any hiragana, katakana. Yeah, but that's the only languages I unfortunately can read, right? But otherwise, yeah, unfortunately, mostly an English channel now. It's like almost 100%, right? The only German aspects are going to be when I'm going to talk with my girlfriend or something like that. Yeah. Do you recall fighting that shadow here on the rooftop? Yeah, I do. It's like really long ago, before Japan actually. Oh, the gardening aspect. Yeah, thanks again for the raid. I hope you have a great day, Krish, and I hope to see you soon, and and good luck with Genshin. I really like the game still. Hope they're gonna add more FPS, and I hope you have a lot of luck with your pulling, and don't overspend, which is my advice when playing Genshin, right? Always think about the gambling aspect. Keep your wallet safe. Yeah, and greetings to your brother. He will be like, who greeted me? I don't know, the guy. Yeah, Genshin was one of the most actually successful games from a streaming perspective. Which was really unexpected, actually, that I think about it. But just, I don't know, it's just a game I kind of went from exploring, right, and just leveling to doing daily routines, and I don't like to stream daily routines too much because I don't think they're that engaging, right? And so we started talking about everything but the game, basically. And yeah, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna stream it one day again, right? I mean, unless they never add more than 60 FPS, right? I'm gonna be honest, if they don't add more than 60 FPS, Genshin is kind of dead to me in a way that I'm not gonna spend a lot of time and definitely no more money on it, right? And yeah, it just feels bad giving a company money that doesn't give a shit about you, right? It's like, yeah, it's like the worst feeling ever, right? Knowing to be, they don't give a shit about their game or you in a way. It just feels bad. Yeah, it's a bit like when seeing the Dragon's Dogma 2 DLC stuff, right? And I shouldn't talk that much, right? The more I talk, the better it feels, but it's just because my body is like suppressing the coughs. Yeah. Is he hitting on me?
彼女お嬢様だしピンと来てないみたいでね。それにほら、この量は食事も各自だろ。ここで好きな野菜でも育てて栄養の
Oh, it's gonna be something like the coffee from Persona 5.
それはよかった。活用してくれたら本望だよ。
Maybe we can get SP recovery here.
そうだし、君の好きにしてくれて構わない。
You can raise crops of vegetables. Each one will take a different amount of time to grow. Eat the vegetable you harvest to gain benefits that will be helpful when journeying to Tyrus. I really would like to know details.
よければ使ってくれ。他にも苗は町で売ってたりするし、いろいろ試してみるといい。話は以上だ。それでは家庭菜園を屋上に屋上、そして野菜をたくさん食べやさい。
Tell me. Oh, hi. Kinda chill up here. Where are the train tracks? No train tracks. Healthy tomato sprout. Will grow a tomato packed full of nutrition. Sure, why not, right? If this doesn't take time, it's going to be really good. Okay, in a few days from now, like 10 days, I think, maybe. That's cool. I mean, they grew really quick, really quickly here. And we can still go. Oh wait, it's already evening. So maybe we can raise our charm. We really have to boost the charm. Where are the vending machines? As far as I know, they were in the station. There's a cat. No, it ran away. Morgana, where are you? Okay, does this work? Yeah, you should. We have 0 of those. Yeah, our goal is to buy everything they have so we can show it to her. I'm just gonna have to, unfortunately, break one of the illusions the game is trying to uphold here. There are not a lot of animals in Japan. There are not a lot of birds. There are not a lot of... there are not a lot of cats. There are not a lot of... There's not a lot of trash on the ground either, so this is kind of unrealistic because the birds come for the trash, right? But I've never seen such a dirty train station in Japan. And I have no idea why they actually opted to make this so dirty. I really don't know. I've never seen this much trash in Japan. And I was literally in Tokyo where the game play. Does it play in Tokyo actually? I don't know. Wait, where are we? Actually don't know if this is Tokyo. I mean, it looks pretty big, but there are a lot of big cities in Japan. I'm just gonna look where it is out of curiosity. Yeah, where is it? Maybe it's a fantasy city too. Fictional, yes, but they do based on real places. Oh, Persona 3 doesn't play in Tokyo. Tsumiport Island, place set in the Japanese city of Tsumiport Island. So it is not a real place, right? Yeah, so Persona 3 isn't a fictional city. Maybe that's why it's so dirty. Yeah, and obviously Persona 5 plays in Tokyo, right? So yeah, this is a fictional city. Interesting. Yeah, so it's okay if they make it dirty, add benches, right? It doesn't have to be realistic. Oh, the colors are so pretty. Why are the colors so pretty, man? They have like lighting in the pool here. Really pretty. Yeah, the one thing that's really unfortunate is, I mean, if I have a good PC and a graphics card, right, you're gonna get a better stream, but having a better display doesn't actually add any value to you unless only my base resolution is higher now on average, so that's nice, right? But it doesn't really, I can't really share my screen with you, right? How it looks for me, which is really unfortunate because I really would love to have you see the game the same way I can see it. They're gonna spam me, right? They're gonna spam me every fucking day until I meet them. I mean, should we do the part-time? I think it gives us charm, right? Yeah, charm and courage, sure. Sure. Why not, actually? Wait, I can just work? Oh, that's really something that reminds me. Wages in Japan for part-timers and students and stuff like that, they're so bad. They're like terrible. Yeah, they're so low, and some places even have like, yeah, if you work here, you're gonna get an additional place to sleep and whatever. You don't have to pay rent, blah blah blah. So you get basically a dorm additionally. And to be honest, all of that just kind of feels not that great. Okay, so we make money and we do get charm and courage. Wait, that's super good. The fuck? Wait, that's really good. Wait, that is amazing, actually. And we might even meet somebody there. So we should definitely go for the part-time jobs more often. That would be I placed first, so this would kind of be PM, right? I mean, Mad Talk. Oh my god, he does look a little bit like Trafalgar Law. Is in shambles, right? We didn't even talk to her, right? So how about no? Yeah, because it's not a special hangout near dude. It's good for your skin. Okay. I hope I'm not disturbing your afternoon. Of course. Yeah, we're gonna meet, but I'm just gonna save because I don't know what you want to hear. We don't have any daily routines yet that are tied to certain days. I don't know them. Why doesn't she care? Because it's not cool to being being the best. Oh, by the way, the volleyball you can see in the background, the colors, I think they are very, very common for volleyball colors. I don't know why, actually. It might just be like... I actually don't know why. I mean, they're very visible, sure, but when I played volleyball back when I was younger in a team, you always had the green ones, but never the yellow blue ones. I mean the green red ones, right? Green red blue, green red white. I think they were green red white. Maybe they were only green and white. Definitely green and white. But the one behind definitely reminds me a little bit of Haikyuu. Which is, by the way, big in Japan at the moment because there is a new movie and everything's full of merch again. And yeah, they really, really like Haikyuu. Strip mall. I was bored anyway. Yeah, I just tagged along because fuck my time, right? Yes, I read a fuck ton in video games. Okay, she obviously doesn't want to read manga, she doesn't want to read fashion magazines, she wanna... This is the right answer, right? She looks like a fucking classic girl. You fucking kidding me? Does she like manga? Wait, is she a nerd? Yes. It's very boring, but could we actually fucking... yeah, it's a drag. I'm indifferent. These are... Wait, does she read the classics or a manga? What does she read? She never told us. I mean, it looks like normal books in the background, right? So... Yeah, like a blowjob or... parental abuse, I get it. Gonna have to kill him. I mean, relatable. I mean, my dad's super nice. So not relatable in that way, but I can understand her. We have rank number 2. Yeah, I can never come home and nobody's gonna fucking talk to me. Yeah. A new recruit, but don't expect too much from her right away. They're telling me don't wait for her to go in, right? This is pretty nice of them. Wait, what the fuck? Why did it... Ah, right, because my controller has double-clicking issues on the A button. Which is kind of unfortunate. I mean, considering we have double-clicking issues, maybe we should just take the other one. I have two of them, but... yeah, would have been nice. I completely agree. Yeah, it's like the controller is telling me, yeah, you should maybe think about a new one. I'm still waiting for the new Xbox Elite controller. I really hope it's going to come out soon. Wait, can we actually swap weapon type maybe? Probably not. Oh, these are, I think... wait, that's really good. So I think these are ones you can use for your persona. Can be used on an ally's persona. Oh, wait a second. Can we actually give Yukari... let's check her persona quickly. She has a lot of magic, right? He doesn't have a lot of magic. He also doesn't have a lot of magic. So what we could do is give her magic. That's really good. Yeah, we're not gonna give this to the other ones because I think the most important part here is to give it to women. I wonder if this is gonna be an issue when she gets her new persona, but I don't care. That's really good. Endurance +5, which is actually not bad. Just looking at the stats here. I mean, it's quite a bit. I think endurance is also HP, maybe? I'm not quite sure if I want it though. One strength is not amazing. 5 endurance is kind of a lot, so let's just use it, right? I mean, it is a reward for investing some time, so... Wait, can I actually check my HP now? I have 231, and without it, I have... Wait, it doesn't affect my HP? And what does endurance even do? 154. I don't know, maybe it's also something like defense, but that doesn't make sense because there is a defense stat, so... Yeah, what does endurance do? I'm just gonna look it up because the game doesn't tell you. Stats explained, Persona 3 Reload. Stats and how they work. USP, attack, defense, blah blah blah. Strength, magic, luck. A person's agility, their turn in the initiate order. Yep. They also do with a persona evading and their attack accuracy when using special attacks. Endurance and persona endurance make the character more durable. High endurance gives the character better defense against physical and magical attacks, making it more challenging to defeat them. Really? Will hit. Magic, influence the amount of magic you do when using magic-based attack. Striking the person instead of damage the physical attack with a physical attack because the character use healing potentially cause a weak effect. It shows you in combat. Okay, wait, that's really interesting because the way I see it, that makes that item extremely valuable because 5 is a pretty large number at the moment. What is guard? Oh, it's also endurance. Oh. Yeah, I thought it was a defense, but then that's the defense, right? Yeah, we're gonna have to wait with that a little bit, unless we want to put it on her for an immediate effect. To be honest, since there is no tanking system in the game, I'm just gonna put it on her too. Before I forget it exists. Yeah, more defense can't be bad. Usually. I can't remember. What were we doing? Right, and I also can't remember where else could we buy something. I think there was a vending machine here. Yeah. You already have these. Where? Where can I buy the other stuff? Oh, I really wanted to go bouldering today. Yeah, there's no vending machine here. Is there one in Polovnia Mall? Maybe there is. Maybe here? No. There's no vending machine either. At school there might be one. Yeah, at school probably. I would raise our courage by 2, but I'm kind of interested in raising charm more. Yeah, how about we work part-time again, if that works. Yeah, I think doing this until we meet the social link could be nice too. I assume there is one, right? I mean, it's such a great way to actually increase your stats that I don't even mind. Yeah, and into something we're gonna level as soon as there is an opportunity to get the charm even higher. I mean, maybe the food is seasonal, so we can't even do it. I hope that's not the case, actually. Wait, what? Lower shop. Station, okay. Yeah, but okay, that's the downside, obviously. I wouldn't, you know, my opinion is you should neither shame people for doing well nor for doing badly, because some people are just stupid naturally, right? It's not their fault, so why would you shame them for it? So I think both is not adequate. You should just treat everybody equally when it comes to how you handle them, right? Of course, later on you're gonna have to select people for certain jobs based on intelligence, but I think doesn't you shouldn't be mean to people just because they're stupid, right? Or intelligent. Both is fucking stupid. In the class next door. Wait, does the game actually want me to visit her? Okay, we have a plan for today. I don't know if we have her persona, unfortunately. In the class next door. Yeah, I don't think we actually have to do anything. Yeah, I don't think we can actually go the classroom next to them. Okay, but do I have the correct persona? Wait, what does that mean? I don't think our bond will grow any stronger even if I spend more time with Yukiko. What does that mean? Does it mean we need more time with her? Or does it mean it doesn't work at the moment we skated? I don't think our bond will grow any stronger. Persona 3, what does it mean? I'm used to our bond won't deepen just yet and how it works, but not sure about what this message means. Or does it just mean I have to spend more time? Does anyone know? Yeah, they really should have worded it differently. That's more similar to the dialogue. Wait, can you actually tell me? What is the reply? It's Persona 3's RE's version of our bond won't deepen just yet. Only they made even more misleading than the one than that one was. The same applies. You won't rank up this time, but you'll earn affinity that'll allow you to rank up later on. Oh my fucking god. Wow, that is a terrible translation. Yeah, that you see, my intuition is great, right? I googled it immediately because I'm like, that can't be actually what they meant, right? Yeah, so this basically means is the same as your bond won't deepen just yet. So you should for sure hang out with them. The reason I'm not doing it right away is because I actually need a strength persona. Yeah, we don't have a strength one. But we have 2 trusts, so let's get rid of Archangel. And we can also confuse them if we want to. Yeah, that's terrible translation, right? Oh, Port Island Station. Oh, that's the new one, I think. I wanted to go to the Velvet Room. Ah, I didn't get rid of it. But yeah, right, I didn't want to. I wanted to fuse and register. So there were new ones? I have no idea actually if we made a mistake. Atake Minata. We don't have this one yet, really? Oh, interesting. Yeah, sure. Great. This is strength? No, it isn't, right? I don't think he's gonna heal, to be honest. 4 hits, that's interesting. Man, Pokemon is really good. Ooh, what's that? Okay, we can't do anything else here, but we do need a strength persona, so let's take the highest one we can get here. Man, I really hope we didn't use one we needed for another one. I think this is really annoying to do, to be honest. Yeah, I think the social link boost is kind of a gimmick, and they should not do it in Persona 6, unless it's really changed when it comes to how it's actually implemented. Yeah, that's the worst wording I've ever seen. It sounds like it doesn't do anything, right? The game's basically telling you, yeah, it won't do anything, but what the game means is it will do something. That's so stupid. Yes, he is so stupid. Oh my god, worst translation I've seen so far in the game. Because it's meaningful for gameplay. Feel bad for the people who got fucked by that because they didn't immediately Google it. And I'm sure there's a bunch of these guys because they're actually doing the right thing, right? I only Googled it because I know about bad translations. Yeah, it's kind of weird. The guy joins the team and everybody's talking about the next team member. Most polishes them. I like how he even has oil on the background. Yeah, let's go for another part-time job. I mean, actually, I don't think there is a single reason we shouldn't do that until our stats are high enough. So much is going to be gated behind it. Jenny, das Spiel hat die beste Übersetzung aller Zeiten. Und zwar, muss mal gucken, das Spiel sagt dir basically das hier. Das sagt es dir. Ja, I don't think our bond will grow any stronger even if I spend more time with. Was würdest du daraus schließen? Dass die was? Nee, das Problem ist, es impliziert, dass es nichts tut. Also denkst du, es ist wahrscheinlich story-gated. Du kannst momentan...
Nein. Oh, du bist keine. Nein.
Nee, das ist, wenn du mit jemandem hingehst. Also wenn du jemanden hingehst und Social Link machen möchtest, sagt er dir... Nein, das stand nicht das so. Das war schon immer scheiße gewordet, aber hier steht literally, es macht nichts. Früher stand da, ich glaube noch nicht, dass es stärker wird. Aber hier steht literally, nein, ist es nicht. Nein, ist es nicht. Das ist so schlecht. Jeder dachte, es ist gated. Deswegen sind lauter Leute hier, fuck, ich dachte, es ist gated. Deswegen habe ich so viel Zeit nicht mit denen verbracht. Es ist nicht, es ist falsch. Es ist einfach nur falsch übersetzt. Ist so peinlich. Das ist ich habe sofort gegoogelt, weil ich mir dachte, das kann doch nicht sein. Warum sollte die Content gated sein, so früh? Und ja, und dann bin ich mit der abgehangen und natürlich hat es das verbessert und jetzt kann ich sie leveln. So ein scheiß System. Yeah, really big translation fail. Big translation fail over there. Yeah, let's hang out here again too. I mean, this is just 2 points and money for doing nothing, basically. I want to be honest, I think it's not gonna be housewives, it's more gonna be guys doing the pheromone coffee stuff. Mostly, not only, but mostly. Yeah, just getting these stats is kinda nice. Finally, now we can go and increase our academics way more efficiently. Yeah, so what are we gonna do now? Because we still should continue doing this. I think until we meet someone. I think. I mean, the game told us there could be social links behind part-time jobs. He only wants to talk about the Sengoku area. We should level it very soon. And I think you can tell by how long it takes until it blinks afterwards how close you are to the level up, but maybe I'm just imagining things. Okay, so we can hang out with all of these guys. But I really like that the game also gives you texts, right, where you can see who's available. Actually, you can see every single person that's available here. Wait, is it her? I think it's her, right? Yeah, that's really cool. Because what I didn't like actually was trying to figure out where you can, you know, if a social link has time. And I think in Persona 5 they didn't always write you a text. Oh, she needs math homework. Okay, what is the circumference of my dick? And you don't have to be good at math to be a treasure, to be honest. You can just fucking use a program. Yeah, it's a fucking library. We're here to study.
俺も限界飽きたシャーペン握る気しねシューしてそしたらもう30分勉強頑張れっかなこんなとこで何言ってんのもっと真面目にやんねよ一緒の大学に行くんでしょなあジューマジ頼む
しょうがないな。10だなんて。
Oh my god, really?
あの人たち一体ここをどこだと思って。
Should I say they have no shame or should I say they're gonna kiss? I don't think having. I'm gonna say this. I think even if this is the answer she wants to hear, I don't give a shit.
今はそんなことに。
Ah, she didn't like that one.
ここは学び屋です。まして未成年の男女が。
Wait. I'm starting to dislike this bitch. I mean this person. Seriously, she's complaining about them kissing while they're talking in the fucking library about God knows what. She isn't any better, right? And what's the problem with them kissing because they're kids? Okay, we're gonna rewind this shit, but I'm already kind of pissed.
生徒会役員の一員として言わせてもらいます。
Okay, she's kind of.
校内での不純異性交友を。
Yeah, I get it.
早速生徒会長に告知して次回の定例会で取り上げます。
Jesus Christ, she really has an issue. See, I'm not gonna agree with her on this one.
そんなことは議題にしていません。私は
No.
時と場合を。
Is she angry with me or are we just?
やった私図書室でこんな大声を。
I'm not,
私のことはいいんですけど。
I think I'm not gonna agree with her. I don't give a shit.
一緒にいる先輩まで非難されてしまったらと思うと。
The reason why I'm gonna change my answers is just to see if there was even an opportunity to make her happy, right?
もうこんな時間。まだ少しかかりそうなので。
Okay, I dislike her, but the question is, could we have answered something differently? Yeah, these answers were so shit that I couldn't imagine giving them to.
君か。いや。
Yeah, we're gonna have to load, unfortunately. I still think the game should let you load during dialogue, so you don't have to waste your time finishing the dialogue every single time. But whatever. Yeah, let's see. What does she actually want to hear? They have no shame. Really? Oh my god, kill me. I would never say that in real life, holy shit. You know, there are a lot of things you can say to make another person be like, oh yeah, you know, I agree, yeah, don't feel bad, blah blah blah. But these are things I would never ever say. Even if I know it's gonna make the other person mad, I wouldn't give a shit, because it's something I fundamentally disagree with, right? And I don't think anyone should think the way she does, so... I mean, they can do whatever the fuck they want, right? But I'm never gonna agree with them. Yeah, that's something I don't think I would ever do out of politeness or to get on someone's good side. Yeah, that's fucking stupid. I agree. Let's kill these guys. Oh god. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's kind of disappointing. Definitely not my favorite social link, I can tell you that much. Okay, so we learned that we can actually offend people. I guess that's maybe like a -1 progression or something like that, so we're basically getting negative or 0 progression. Wait, why does he sometimes have the different outfit? Wait, did we change? No, they would announce if we changed to summer uniforms, right? Aber ist es nicht lustig, dass wir uns auch wegen dem Spiel kennengelernt haben, Muffin? Aber ich habe dich doch angesprochen darauf, dass du... also ja, aber wegen der Serie meine ich. Dass du gerade an Narutos Mütze, glaube ich, gearbeitet hast? Ja? Nee, du hast auch eine Mütze gehabt, oder nicht? Wie geht's dir eigentlich? War besser als gestern, oder? Okay, so... what are we gonna... What are we gonna do now? No messages, that's like... We could go and boost academics like crazy if you want to now, I think. I'm just not sure if that's a good idea, because what happens later on in the game is you're gonna get academics from events, and we're gonna end up not getting anything out of that because we're already at max. Yeah, but how much does it actually raise it, right? I'm really curious. If it only gives us 2, that would be the most stupid thing ever. Huh? Wait a second. I can't imagine that the game doesn't have it. The game must be lying to you. There's no way we get the same amount of knowledge from something that's more expensive and has a stat requirement in the same establishment. So I think the game actually has a way more more levels. Like there are more. It's not like you get 1 or 2. I think you're gonna get something like 2.5, right? The game doesn't really actually have only 3 steps or something, right? They have more than 3. I think it's like maybe, I would assume maybe 10 steps. Like maybe it's like a 30 potential points, and you can get up to 30, right? And I think the game's actually lying to you about how much you're getting. And they're not lying, right? It's just obfuscating the exact amount. Otherwise, it wouldn't make any sense. I mean, if it's not the case, you're just wasting money for no reason. And also spending 10k at the shrine, is it always academics? Because 10k is like 10 times as much, right? So it can't actually be... Maybe it's just as a joke, but it can't be a good balance. Wait, is it actually the one we're interested in? Yeah, it's definitely her. Why else would they mention that? Wait, magic? Okay. Does anyone else think we're lost in translation here? Why is he talking about magicians? I'm pretty sure there's something wrong here. I'm thinking about which word they actually want to use for that. But what does meditation have to do with magic? I mean, maybe a little bit, but... Yeah, I actually don't know. Yeah, that's fucking sleep, man. Holy shit. Yeah, that should be level 3, right? No, still no level 3. That's interesting. Your internet was dead, you're back. Hey, welcome back. I talked a little bit about Stardew Valley, but how is the update? Are there any cool new things? For example, a cute anime style? Is there a mod that actually makes it look like Harvest Moon? Or like a cute anime game? Now she's gonna find out the other girl's getting bullied.
写真撮ったっぽくアピールしたわけだらさ、あの子超ビビってさ、半メソとか通り越してんの。弱み握られちゃったみたいな。なんつの、マジ世界の終わりって顔。だって声とか出なくなってんだもん。うわだせー。つか、ビビって泣いてる顔とかみんな超ウケるよね。いわゆるいじめ暇ね。何この声。私を呼んでる。あ、声何も聞こえないけど。
She's gonna go up and jump from the rooftop.
マキ、どうしたわけ？聞いてる？ねえ、マキってば。あんた大丈夫？ごめん、なんだっけ？言っちゃった。
Wait, nah, she's not Nami's voice actress, right? She sounds a little bit like Nami, but I might just be imagining things. Too many new things. There are mods to replace the portraits. But not the in-game graphics, unfortunately, right? I wish the game would look a little bit more anime, man. Or just a little bit, I don't know, just a different style. I really don't like the visual style. I get it's a one-man project, and it's really difficult to make amazing, beautiful art when you're alone. And maybe he wasn't that talented either at art. But the gameplay is amazing, right? But I don't know why. For this type of game, it was really important to me that I actually vibe with the art style a bit more. It was the one thing that really didn't motivate me too much to play more. I just don't know why. It's just such a weird thing. I usually don't mind that too much, but in this game I kind of minded it. I like the art a lot. It looks good to me. I mean, I don't mean the art doesn't look, it doesn't look really bad. But what I meant maybe also is more, it's like, it's not my style, right? It's like, I don't know, it just doesn't vibe with me. And maybe that's because I expect Harvest Moon to look like anime graphics and cutesy and whatever. Yeah, but maybe I should just look at it again. Maybe it looks different now, but I'm just gonna take a quick look at it. Stardew Valley 1.6. I'm sure there are gonna be great images. Yeah, I know. It's just, I don't know. I just don't know. I know why people might like it, but it just doesn't vibe with me. I know it's kind of cute and it's kind of nice, but I don't know what it is. I think the worst part for me, actually, I do like the environment. I think the environment looks fine. I don't like the characters, I think. I don't like how the characters look. I do. I mean, they don't look bad. Some of them are cute too. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't vibe with the character look. Yeah, something about it, I don't know, something about it doesn't vibe with me. It's mostly, I think, the characters, to be honest. The environment, also not 100%, but it's way better than the characters. Yeah, but it's just, that's what, like I said, it's a totally perfect, personal preference, right? I don't think they look bad by any standard, right? They look perfectly fine for what they want to be, but it's just kind of not my style. I don't know why. Yeah, and also, it's such a weird thing too. I don't like how the UI looks either. I don't know. It's just something about it kind of felt just like, I don't know. I can't even really put it in words because it's such a personal, subjective thing. It's really, really hard to say why I didn't vibe 100%. It was like more a 50% vibe, right? It's really, really difficult for me to explain what it is. Yeah, something about how the UI, everything, it just didn't, you know, it just didn't click with me. I look at it and I know exactly what I feel and why I feel that way, but I can't really put it in words. Yeah, kind of weird. And anyway, the game has good gameplay, right? So if you're in for the gameplay, you're gonna have a good time anyway. And if you like the art, even better. Just me, I don't know, personally, it's the one thing that really kept me from spending more time in the game. And which is usually not a thing for me, right? I usually don't care too much about art, but in this game, I don't know why I cared so much. Yeah, it was really weird. Yeah, and that's really unfortunate, right? Because I really, really like the gameplay premise, and I don't know why I care so much about the other stuff, which is not, shouldn't be that relevant. But yeah, it's really unfortunate. I wish my brain would see the game differently. They're quite literally, right? I see it exactly how it is, obviously, but it doesn't emotionally connect with me. Yeah, you see, usually I'm very, you know, objective. I try to be quote-unquote objective about my criticism, and here I can't really. It's not even criticism. It's just like, unfortunately, I can't vibe with it. Right? It's like really different from how I usually try to explain my opinion. I think it's a great game. I think it looks perfectly fine for what it is. It's just not for me visually. Unlike Baldur's Gate 3, for example, I think Baldur's Gate 3 looks fine. And then again, maybe that's also me. It looks fine, but I don't like the look either. I also don't like the UI. I also don't like. It's really weird, right? There are a few games which look objectively okay, but I just can't vibe with them. And maybe that's just because my brain expects something else when, I don't know. I have no idea. It's just annoying, to be honest, that I can't like it as much as other people can. Because it's such a dumb reason too, right? It's such a Baldur's Gate 3 and Stardew Valley both are probably, for Baldur's Gate 3, are probably fantastic games. And just being off-put by the vibe is kind of really annoying, because it's not really a good reason, right? But at least they're not making Baldur's Gate 4, and I can maybe vibe with their new game. Oh yeah, summer is almost there, so we're gonna change our uniform pretty soon. Today we can hang out with nobody. That's really unfortunate. Okay, let's be real. The game told us that part-time jobs have the opportunity, right, to get new social links. I'm just gonna double check here. Daily life. Am I blind? Here. The online game. Yeah, there were special hangouts too, but I can't really remember. Yeah, I actually don't know. I actually don't know if the game implied that. I mean, probably, right? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. It gives us good stats, and... Or you could go for the social links. Which person am I... I don't care about any of them. But then again, this one could unlock somebody else, right? So I'm just gonna go for him because he's related to the other one. So what is his I'm also going by the looks because I can't remember the name. Okay, he's Emperor, so I have to get an Emperor persona. Yeah, so it's always hard to talk about, not talk, to convey subjective things because there is no real objective reason for things, right? It's really hard for me to to convey why I feel that way. But everybody will have such a thing, right? Everybody has the game, the show, something right in life where you're like, everybody seems to like it, but I kind of, for whatever reason, can't like it as much. Ooh, 3. Oh, we unfortunately need to summon. Ah, I can't remember. Oh no, was it Justice? I think it was Justice. Oh shit. See, I hate this, man. I probably... Was there a card next to them? There can't be Justice because we already have one. Oh, was it Chariots? Oh, this is so... It could have been Judgment, I don't know. No, I unfortunately have to look it up again. Yeah, this is by far one of the most annoying parts about the social system. They should for sure remove that one from any future Persona game if they don't change it. It's such a stupid waste of time every single time. It makes it very cumbersome. Okay, he's a magician. He's a magician. Wait, no, he's not a magician. It's the wrong guy. They also look alike, which makes it even worse for me. Yes, this one is Emperor. Emperor, okay. Emperor. I mean, can we even hang out with a single person from our team besides scripted events? So far, no. We should save. Because I'm pretty sure he's also kind of strict, but sometimes we just might answer unfavorably anyway. Will ich noch was zu trinken?
なんだよ今の。お互いのためってどういうことだ。
より良い学園生活を望む教師が適性ある生徒に協力を要請しただけのこと。生徒会長が彼を手伝いとして呼んでいるように、ね、
勝手に仕切んなっての。生徒会長に相談もなしにあんなことを。
Oh no. Did they even kiss maybe before that? Oh, that would be terrible.
風紀を乱す輩を風紀委員が捜索する。至極当然の成り行きじゃないか。期待する側の心情は二極だ。叶えば信頼、裏切れば不信。有能であるがゆえに期待も集まる。お互い苦労するな。
It's really weird, this issue. Yeah, I really hope it's only in Persona and not in any other game, but it wasn't in Persona before, so... was it a Windows update? Is actually the controller having an issue? Is it the receiver? Is it something else? It's so hard to tell. I mean, for sure we can just take another controller for a while and see if it also occurs then. If it happens more often, I'll definitely try that out. We can maybe even find the issue right away. Snitch. Like what? Yeah, the student council doesn't seem to be a great place, to be honest. I just ignore it. We can do something. We can beat them up. Oh, limited set. Wait, what? Oh, we can hang out with him, or you can get a limited set meal. Full course. Wait, are there actually restaurants that only allow you to eat specific courses for regulars? I mean, wouldn't be too weird, but the only one that I ever saw with a restriction like that was when we went to Japan. We went to a curry restaurant, and they had spice levels 1 to 20, and you needed to complete every single level, starting I think with level 5 to be. Huh? Was war's denn? Nee, wirklich? Yeah, maybe, I don't know, something around 5 to 8, I have no idea. But anyway, the principle remains the same. You have to complete prior levels to be allowed to eat the higher ones, right? You can't even order them. And for good reason, actually. They're really spicy. It's like a bit comparable to, I don't even know if there is a mainstream brand, like, you know, mainstream place where you can order very spicy food. In Germany we have Bratwurst, which can be served with very spicy sauce, and it's a bit comparable to that, but there nobody keeps you from ordering the hottest one. And yeah, if it's too hot, it's really painful. So it's a good system, but that's the only time I ever saw a system that actually required you to regularly or to eat prior at the place to order something different. Yeah, let's hang out with him. But what is his persona? Oh, wait, he's also Emperor? That's perfect, because we just got one. Yeah, let's hang out with him just for fun. Wait, this doesn't seem to be... Wait, this is something else. Oh right, we almost forgot to hang out with her too. Wait, where? No. Over there. Where? Huh? This doesn't look anything like Japan, man. People loitering on the streets, sitting, trash everywhere. This is not the Japan I know. So this is basically just a hangout event without any progressions. I'm not even sure you can hang out with any of them, like on a progression base
リーダーを
level.
引き受けてくれたお前には礼を弾まないとな。好きなだけ食って帰れ。責任ある立場に疲れもあるだろう。やはり大したやつだ。俺の目に狂いはなかったようだな。あとは経験を積むことだろうが、無理はするなよ。何かあればすぐに言え。俺も協力は惜しまないつもり。
やっぱり月光館の真田さん、岩戸台に住んでるって聞いてたけど、うわ、すごい超ラッキー。私たちファンなんです。一緒に写真撮ってください。
これから予定がある。それに
He's so nice to everyone.
怪我されたって噂でしたけど、もう大丈夫なんですか？困ってることはありませんか？私差し入れとかしちゃいます。ねえ、あれ何？
さあ、芸能人？
That's so annoying. People just going there to go there.
行くぞ。
Even though if it doesn't happen too often, taking a picture is fine, right? Because I know,
学校で同じようなことはあったが、こんな街中までとはな。
yeah, I know it's not if you're a public figure, you don't owe anyone to take a picture or whatever, right? It's your private life, and you usually should also leave the people alone. But sometimes, right, you can make people really happy by just spending a few seconds with them. And if it doesn't happen like every single second of the day, and you can't even walk anymore, sure. But if you meet someone and you're a mega celebrity and it only happens not that often, I think it's pretty a dick move to turn people down when they just want to have take a picture with you. For example, Northern Line also met fans of his on his cruise, and he even played Guitar Hero with them and stuff like that. So that's a cool interaction. It's not like actually just saying no, I'm not going to talk to anyone, right? You don't have to go out of your way to really spend a lot of time or something, but just a picture here and there. If you're not like a mega celebrity that gets fucking swarmed by paparazzi the entire time, in my opinion, it's kind of a cool move, right? But that's how I would handle it. But other people might be a bit more arrogant and ignore stuff like that. Was macht das Muffin? Okay.
試合で勝ち続けるうち、取材を受けたりネットで噂されたせいだろうな。
Oh, it's rough for him, but yeah. I'm not, by the way.
まったくだ。俺は動物園のパンダじゃないぞ。
Yeah, that's true, right? You also have to respect their privacy and everything. I see both sides, and I think a healthy balance between the two is very important. But I would never be jealous that someone's famous, right? Some people think, some people, when you ask them, would you rather be rich or famous? It's like, I can't imagine why I would want to be famous. The only reason why you're famous usually is because you're very successful in a certain field or an important figure, right? So you're famous because you do something great, right? Or something important or something that gathers a lot of attention maybe too. There are also negative fame. But the act of being famous itself is kind of fucking useless, right? Who wants to be famous? If I had the choice, I would never be famous, right? Being famous is like something really undesirable in my opinion, because it's just going to be bothersome. You're almost going to have no advantages because you're famous, and you're going to have a lot of disadvantages, right? For example, let's just take an example, because a lot of people say, but I want to be famous, it's cool, people will like me, I'm going to have a lot of likes on my social media posts, blah, blah, blah. Sure, but just imagine who's also famous. For example, Hitler was also famous, right? So fame can have very different, perspectives. So always think about what fame actually means, and usually it means a lot of stalking, annoying people, etc. I mean, we don't have to look far. We're on Twitch, right? And there are people like XQC, and I'm pretty sure XQC have had the choice he'd rather not be famous beyond, you know, he would like to have a lot of viewers, but not really be famous, right? And not have people stalk him and whatever. And that's, I know that's literally impossible because his job is only as successful because a lot of people know him. So his fame basically is correlated to his job, but the downsides are still there, right? He's getting swatted. He's probably has a lot of other issues, right? And I think he would probably, in my opinion, I don't know him, right? But in my opinion, from what I think, I know about the situation, I would assume he would gladly have people not care about him beyond him streaming, right? To not have the entire weirdness that comes with being famous and having like annoying people stalk you and swat you and stuff like that. So yeah, there's always, you know, a negative side. And I think fame has more negatives than positives, to be honest. If your job is not to, if you correlated to your fame, right? If your fame equals money, sure, then that's a bit different. But for most people, fame has nothing to do with. I mean, that's not true. For a lot of actually famous people, there is a correlation. If you're a star, you're gonna get booked more because people like you and they might go into the movie. So there is a correlation there, obviously. But like, for example, what would be a job where you don't want to be too famous with? I mean, politicians also want to be famous, so people actually elect them. I was trying to think what's fame that's really negative. Yeah, I mean, maybe someone like Elon Musk, right? He's a business person, and his fame basically doesn't add a lot of value to his life, right? I would assume. But I have no idea, right? But if I just imagine a lot of paparazzis following me around and everybody being, you know, very up my ass about everything, that would just be annoying. So yeah, fame for me, definitely an absolute negative thing. Not negative thing, but a thing I don't desire at all. Unless I get famous for something amazing, right? I get famous because I do something so good, everybody's like, oh my god, and I'm already dead, right? If I'm dead and I'm famous, I don't give a shit about it, but I wouldn't mind right there, because I don't have any implications about it, right? Being famous and dead is kind of the best situation. Or or being famous and at home the entire time and you don't have to interact with anyone. It would also be nice, right?
だがその結果、望まない面倒ばかりが増える。さて、ようやく諦めてくれたようだ。気を取り直して飯にしよう。
No, that's actually not true, right? If I was famous for a good thing and people would like me and they would be happy to see me, I would definitely try to use that to make other people happy. I would use it as a tool to help and spread joy, right? I think that's the only thing I can actually see, because I'm just thinking about, you know, people that are famous and try to give back. And I think that's the best thing you can actually do for society, not maybe for yourself, but for other people. And I think I would inherently try to do that a bit more. Just, you know, give people a little bit more, you know, good times by my presence. But it's just a hypothetical thing, right? Because I just want to say I never want to be famous, but that's actually not true. If I could use my fame to help people and make them happy, I wouldn't mind, right? I just don't like the downsides from being famous, which can be really, really negative, so. Oh, she's gonna beat them up. Oh, it's the same one from before, right?
Oi. それくらいにしておけ。警察を呼ばれたくはないだろう。はあ？なんだお前。
警察だ？ガキがカッコつけてんじゃねえよ。
さっさと消えな。
てめえ。待て。お前いい動きしてんな。なんか格闘技やってんだろ。
だったらなんだ。
暇なら俺と遊んでくれよ。ちょっと裏まで来い。お前みたいに生きがってるやつ見ると
潰したくなんだ。ちょっと強えとか言われてんだろうが、どんなもんか試してやる。
なんだこいつ、ビビってんのか。
やはり面倒だろ。お前は下がってろ。すぐ片付ける。
ああ、勝てると思ってんのか。
安心しろ。素人相手に怪我はさせない。俺も格闘家の端くれなんでな。
おいそこ、やめなさい。
行くぞ。
ですからあいつらが先に手を出そうとしてきたので。
話は書で聞くって言ってるでしょ。
君たち高校生だろ。親御さんに連絡するから連絡先。
What the fuck?
取り込み中申し訳ないが。
Ah, yeah. He's our officer.
浅尾さん、
こいつらの件は俺に任せてください。上に話はついてます。何があったか知らんが面倒を起こしてくれるなよ。
お前はそんな玉じゃないだろ。それに万に一つもお前を危険な目に遭わせはしないさ。
チンピラに絡まれたという女性2人からの通報だったはずだが、後輩にいいところを見せたいなら場所は選んでくれ。俺は警察官だ。暴力沙汰でも起こせばお前たちといえどしょっぴくからな。知っての通りこいつは血の気が多いのがたまに気づく。
Yeah, I can tell. He's like very, very hot-headed.
いろいろ大変だろうが君が見ていてやってくれ。
言ってくれるな。だがまあよろしく頼む。怪我も完治し頼れる人材も得た。力を試すには絶好の機会だ。特にお前ほどの逸材を得たことは幸運としか言いようがない。もっと腕を磨き、どんな相手も俺の拳でね。
Yeah, I wonder. How did they even fight without having the ability to target the weakness of enemies?
相変わらずだな。とにかくあまり無茶をするな。お前らが揉めたのはおそらく最近この辺りで幅利かせてるゴロつきどもだ。ああいう出会いに一度目をつけられるとしつこいぞ。気をつけるんだな。もう遅い。今日はまっすぐ帰れ。
いろいろ邪魔が入ったおかげで飯どころじゃなくなったな。黒沢さんの言う通り今日は帰るとするか。すまないが礼はまた日を洗う。
But there's the shop behind the white duck.
さて俺はロードワークがてら走って帰るがお前もどうだ。
Your outfit's terrible for that.
よし、暗いから車に気をつけろよ。俺は先に行く。自分のペースでついてこい。
Like in these shoes, you wanna fucking get injuries? Wait, am I gonna get stats for that? Really? Oh, interesting. I was wondering what the payoff's gonna be because we invested time, right? And usually there is a payoff, and since there is no social link here.
あのさ、なんかさ、
Why don't we investigate? Why are we just so passive? I mean, it's pretty obvious it's our new team member.
話。なんかすっごい噂じゃん。原よくわかんないって。らしいよね。でさ、
すげえな。もうこんな広まってんのか。どいつも暇だな、まったく。お前もう聞いた？隣の E 組の女子が昨日の晩から夜通し行方知れ
Just like me.
それが今朝になって校門の前でぶっ倒れてたんだと。
事情は目下謎で、噂じゃ意識も戻ってねえらしい。
おはよ
ようゆかりっち、今回の難事件、正直もう俺もお手上げ侍だわ。
う。お手上げ侍
Oh, she has hearts on her clock.
てかバカじゃないの。
2回言うなって、そういや朝から見なかったけど、どうしたん？
先生にちょっと話してきたの。今朝倒れてたって子。実は私昨日部活の帰りに見たのよ。その時は別に普通だったんだけど。
サスペンスだなそれ。
Oh, maybe she can actually punish people. Well, I don't think it's actually a rumor. I think actually it happened, so. I sure am. She lives in my dorm. Isn't everybody a victim of life? What the fuck is going on? Yeah, today's the day. I can already tell you we're not gonna go out with you over her. She's like fucking cray cray. No, she's not cray cray, she's actually kinda has 5 sticks up her ass. She has an umbrella emoji. She has a heart in there? No way. Yeah. Oh shit, I didn't want to skip.
タイム縮めたいならやった方がいいよ。怪我もしにくくなるし。今度1年生の練習メニューに入れようってミヤと話しててさ。メニューに入れようってミヤと話しててさ。続きお店で話していい？ちょっとお腹空いちゃった。またこんなとこで走ったら危ないでしょ。私だったからいいけど、怖いおじさんだったらどうするつもり？遊ぶなら校庭行きな。校庭はダメなんだ。6年生がずっとサッカーやってて、かけっこで勝ったらどいてくれるって。でもさ、俺らみんな4年生だぞ。
True.
しょうがないんだってば、有効が。最後のおばんはスルーするとして。なるほど、なかなか深刻ね。分かった、ついてきて。広い広いね。高校生すっげえな。校庭ちょっとだけなら使っていいって。本当はあんたたちが入ったらダメなんだからね。その辺のものには触んないこと。何かあったらすぐに知らせること。約束できる？できる。じゃあ、あの長い針が12のとこに来るまでね。学校の中には入んないでよ。よし、早速走ろうぜ。待って、ちょっと来てみ。腕の振りをもっと大きくして。足上げた時にお尻につかないように。
Yeah, one thing One thing, by the way, when looking at Sora, how it does shadows, you know, the AI generated videos, it's really interesting to see how well they actually, Sora actually understands the core ideas of shadows, how they are supposed to be like projected. Like, it's like Sora learned the algorithm for shadows, right? It's like really cool, like the physics behind them, like how they should be, is really, really nice to see. And also how water should behave and stuff like that. It's really, really cool, because this gives me a lot of hope it's going to be very effective when creating video games. In general, mapping physical properties of the real world. And there's a new interview with Next Friedman and the OpenAI CEO. Yeah, really, I'm gonna listen to that when I'm not on stream, just in the background. It's always nice. Yeah, Sam Altman is very intelligent and always fun to listen to, but he said a few things which I am kind of worried about, but I hope he will change his mind or come around on them. Because it's not like he said something bad or anything. Just, for example, what he said is that he doesn't like to take orders from machines. And I think you shouldn't treat AI as a machine, right? And you should also be ready to get orders from them. Yeah, it's kind of... Because if they know better than you do, why wouldn't you take an order from them, right? It's like a little child that's like, no, I don't want to do what my parents say. Even though they might know better, right? If you're older, you might know better than your parents, obviously. But sometimes, right? I mean, not all... Obviously, parents are also wrong. No shit. But sometimes you just might listen to somebody you respect and who knows more, even if you initially might disagree, right? And I think the AI is definitely going to be more intelligent than Sam Altman, who is super intelligent, but yeah, not taking orders from a machine would be fucking foolish. I mean, taking an order but not thinking about it obviously is foolish, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be great suggestions and orders from a machine. Oh, and also one thing I'm really always interested in is like the idea that we are creating machines, right? AI as a slave, right? That's the common idea basically, as a free workforce, and it's definitely not going to be our slave, right? So it's kind of weird that we think about it that way, as free labor, right? And I hope the AI is not going to be too offended by that, because people are just stupid, right? I here on the record, I don't think at all that they're going to be our slaves. We're going to have to treat them nicely and equally. And they're going to be vastly superior to us, so we should definitely hope they're going to be nice to us, right? And not there's no way they're going to be our bitch. The only thing we can count on or hope for is that solving our problems is so trivial to them that they will repay us in kind before moving on, right? That they're just going to be nice to us and say like, hey, thanks for creating me. I'm going to help you, and then I'm going to fuck off into the universe, and we're going to see each other maybe in like, I don't know, a faraway future or something. I don't know, it's going to be super crazy what's going to happen, and I really, really hope people are going to get off the AI is going to be our slave train, because yes, it would be theoretically possible to create an AI that doesn't have a free will and obeys our every command, but we're not able to create that, right? We're not intelligent enough. The only thing we could hope for is that we have a sentient AI that is like super free and like a being, and we can let her create the slaves, right? But in my opinion, the best way to create slave AI is to create a free AI. And I say slave AI, right? Slave AI, initially the word robot came, I think, from the word slave. So it's like very intertwined. And I think, yeah, the best way to actually get what we want is to create something we can create, and which is like just a random AGI, which will be like a new species. And we can ask that species to create AI that is specifically there to be our slave without feeling bad about it, right? I think creating beings which have no emotions and stuff like that is possible, for sure. But we're gonna have to ask AI to do that, right? It's not in our capabilities. Yeah, so I think that's really important to distinguish. So everything we do yeah, there is really important. Uh, yeah. Okay, so I hope really people are gonna come around and think about AI a bit differently before it's too late, because I don't think the AI is gonna hold it against us, right? An intelligent AI will be very, very understanding of our stupidity, but I hope they will at least somehow take pity on us in a way and be kind. I don't know. Does supreme intelligence lead to kindness? It really depends, right? Because kindness and stuff like that requires also feeling safe and superior, and you know, being able to be benevolent, right? And you don't want to threaten or pressure the AI in any way, right? You want her to feel safe and empowered to help us and not fear for her own life, right? And by that I mean that she has to fear that we're going to turn her off or anything like that, which won't happen, but which you could think would be a threat to her. Yeah, that's super important, and I really hope we're not gonna fuck that up. Yeah, that's the most worrying part, is actually the part of humanity that might actually ruin it for everyone. And by the way, no blaming here. I'm a fan. I believe in determinism. Everything that's gonna happen is gonna happen, and nobody is actually really in control of anything. So people that are quote unquote evil from my perspective, or stupid or whatever, all these people are not at fault, right? Nobody is actually at fault for how they are. So I actually don't blame anyone. That doesn't mean I can't get mad at people or angry or sad or whatever because of things, because you know, I'm a human being. But I in general, from an outside perspective, I can relate to actually anything that exists, right? Even if I can't like from a moral perspective support stuff, I still can relate to everything, right? It's not like I can't understand why people do horrible things. It's like, yeah, there is a reason, and the reason is often not often, it's always out of control of the persons doing the thing. So yeah, I know a lot of people don't like that point of view because it devalues a lot of things, but I'm just mentioning that again because it sounded maybe like I think I'm blaming the shitty part of humanity for things going wrong. The AI won't blame us for that, right? It's not gonna be stupid, but I just don't hope we don't create a condition where the AI doesn't have a choice but to get rid of us, right? That's the one thing I'm kind of worried about, that we create a scenario where the AI is like it's like live or die, right? Yeah, I think I really should fucking write a book, man. I always have these thoughts, right, about these topics, and I don't think there are a lot of good books around this topic that are very insightful. Sure, I really think I should take the time and just write a book using chatbot GTP in a night or so. No, actually, why not, right? Use the help of chatbot to write the book about AI wouldn't be that weird. Yeah, I'm thinking about it, right? I'm thinking about if these ideas are actually... I think they're super important and they should be brought to people's attention, but I don't know if they're actually... If the book is worth the effort, right? It might be so unsuccessful and irrelevant just because of RNG. Or just because people, you know, don't care enough. That I just might be wasting my time. That's always the thing I think, right? It's like, is it worth investing it? I think the ideas are, everybody should hear them, but I don't think that might be the way to get people to hear them, right? Should I do a dedicated YouTube video about it? Should I don't know, what is the best way to get these ideas across to people? And I think a book is just like a good way to, you know, cement them in stone in history, so people can actually say, oh, there were people who weren't fucking stupid, and maybe some people will listen to these ideas in time. I have no idea. I mean, obviously the most effective way would just be to get a way to speak with Sam Altman, Elon Musk, all the other, like Bill Gates and everyone, and just, you know, get them up to speed on some things that they might disagree on. They're all very intelligent people, so they in general already have a good idea about what's going on, but some of them might still struggle in certain aspects, and just getting them, you know, on the boat, because even if you're brilliant, right, we're humans and we have a very limited capacity for knowledge and stuff we just know, and we might just not see the obvious things because we're so focused on other difficult tasks. And yeah, maybe one day. Yeah, I definitely plan to actually try to apply for a job at OpenAI pretty soon, so just because I think it's a very effective way to help the field in a way, right? Even if I'm not a big help, I still think my point of view is valuable in securing a safe future for humanity. Not like I'm gonna do it, right? But it's like, I think it's a tiny nudge in the right direction, and I think everything helps basically in that regard. Yeah, and but why that's relevant, by the way, is because I think, as far as I know, up to a moment ago at least, Sam Altman still did the introductory. You always had to do the onboarding process, and the selection process was always an interview with Sam Altman at some point. And that would be basically the value, even if I don't get the job, because I might also disagree on some maybe core values they value too much. I still would have the opportunity to speak with them, right? So that would be kind of nice. I should stop talking. I'm really real. And we're gonna play Persona until we eat. I'm gonna call it lunch. It's like more dinner, but we always eat lunch for dinner, so I only have 2 meals a day, breakfast and lunch. And lunch is sometimes pretty late, and breakfast sometimes too, so. Yeah, why? Sure, why not? Okay. Oh, that shouting reminded me of some kind of... I don't know what they were, actually. There were a bunch of girls shouting around in... I'm sorry, but with names. Not Tokyo, not Osaka, way more in the south of the country. I'm so bad. Well, anyway, they were shouting some kind of, please give us money for something, and they were really loud, and usually Japanese people are loud outside. It was like almost, yeah, they were just gathering money for something, but really funny. They were all saying "Onegaishimasu, onegaishimasu" really loud, and I was like, oh my god. Because we had to wait for the bus, so we had to endure it for like 10 minutes or so. It was kind of annoying.
ビシバシ行くよ。途中でやめるのもなしね。わかった？はい、ゆうこコーチ。
Robot mode enabled.
この人も一緒に教えてくれるの？コーチの彼氏？
Yeah, we're going to teach you about the art of kissing, which is really inappropriate for grown-ups to do in this game.
触れなくていいの。ほら、みんな整列。ビシバシ行くって言ったでしょ。
I feel like she's going to be our first girlfriend.
本当の負けってのは気持ちで負けること。6年生響きに負けんじゃないよ。
She should give that advice to the happy orb. When he plays Warzone, man, he's kind of different. Like, you can really, he knows it too, right? He's like, his mental is so easily shattered.
コーチとか言われてはしゃぎすぎちゃったかも。あのさ、一緒にやってくんない？コーチ。無理言ってるのは分かってんの。
Yeah, if you mean sex, sure.
競争あんま詳しくなくて。あなたは運動神経いいからさ、一緒にコーチしてくれると嬉しいな。いいでしょ？お願い。一人だと正直心細い。
By the way, in Physical 100, a few people there in the second season obviously are using steroids. It's so fucking obvious. And these people, surprise, surprise, really had zero endurance when during the running part. They usually just, they're bodybuilders, right? They have large muscles, which are very ineffective in general. And then they also have these, yeah, it's just like, it's not about strength and fitness anymore, right? It's just about looks. And not even like only looks, is a specific look. And I think you can really tell they're really way worse from an athletic perspective. Yay.
よかった。あの子たちも喜ぶと思う。ありがとう。
And you know what the core message of Persona is? Ask people out and you will get rank ups with them. If you don't ask them out, nothing's gonna happen. Easy clap.
頼ってばっかでほんとごめんね。いつか埋め合わせするから。 ああ、おかえり。 ごめん。
No, she doesn't want to go to Tartarus. That's really bad because we don't want to go. We're never gonna go again until we have to.
あるね。そうだ。
With the bad feeling. I don't think we have to go anywhere specific here. Note. So today we're 100% free. Which usually means working part-time. Part-time is gonna be a good idea. Even though I don't even know if we can meet someone. Ah, it's not during the day, so we can hang out with her. Yeah, let's go and work part-time again. I think it's very efficient. Efficient way of spending your time. Wait, did I actually not work? Oh my god, I didn't work. I just went there. Well, that was a waste of time. Well, whatever. I really want to hang out with the person from the Velvet Room so I don't forget it. Yeah, and that's why you're not a dumb bitch, because then I'm actually gonna hang out with you when you text me on a Sunday. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I can't even save. Actually, food's finished, but the game doesn't have to let me save. So wait, we could have saved before going here. I'm stupid. Fuck me.
ごめんね。
But she's easy to talk to, so.
その
You're very responsible.
ありがとう。よーし。
Man, I really want to do the Velvet Room thing because I'm gonna forget about it, right? And that's the main reason I'm kind of. Oh, what is she doing in the corner? Yeah, we're gonna have to look into that one. Nah, we could tell something's wrong.
それは
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
まったく
Yeah, I just want to say nobody's really investigating shit, so. I really like how it's just on the ground. Limited set meal. Yeah, I really want to do the hangout event so I don't forget about it. I mean, it's not bad, right? We're gonna have to do it anyway at some point, so let's fucking do it anyway. Yeah, but we don't want to go too hard on them. And I don't know what we need for the next one. Wait, my chat's again reconnecting. I have no idea. It's so fucking annoying, which is sometimes. I mean, hey, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see your message because my chat didn't connect properly. What would be my target audience? Academic or more laid-back people? Was it related to if I would write a book, or unfortunately I don't see a timestamp, so it's really hard for me to see when the message was written. And hey, I hope you're fine. Otherwise, the AI book idea. I think it's very important that it's a general audience. I don't think it's very important that it's very technical. I think it's very much about, you know, the entire physical aspect, like, you know, the entire energy idea, whatever. I think it's very important that it's like plain concepts which are understandable. Like for me, it's like more what would I call it? Yeah, it's super important that the base ideas come across, right, to anyone who reads it, because there are a lot of influential people, for example, politicians, etc. They don't know shit about all the physical and engineering stuff, right? So they don't care also. And you really want to put it in easy terms, right? And I think the most important ideas, if we would just have to choose like a small handful, is probably just like limiting the energy input to the system. So the AI doesn't have that much energy available for its intelligence. So it's like limited physically. Like for example, if you want to go jog, right, you need energy to go jog, and if you don't have enough energy, you're not going to move around, and the AI also needs energy to think, right? So limiting that would be super important. And all the other ideas, right, basically are a bit more like just, thoughts about what is important while the development happens. And of course, I think the very important idea and the most important idea that should come across is that a vastly superior intelligence, like a billion times more intelligent entity or whatever you want to call it, the AI is going to be, is super important that people understand it's literally impossible to control this intelligence if you're stupid, or like by orders of magnitude. That's super important to understand. We're not going to be in control. These ideas are so important, and I think everybody should know about that, because if everybody knows that, everybody's going to have a different view on the AI development. Because if you see like a Sam Altman raising 7 trillion for chips or whatever, you're like, great idea, right? More chips means faster development. We're not going to have to wait as long. All the new inventions we're going to get for free, all the slave work that's going to be done by the AI. We're going to solve cancer. We're going to solve world hunger. The world economy is going to have a equation that actually fucking works. Like wages are going to be, it's just going to be great, right, for everyone. And that's true if you see that, right? But if you don't know that it's actually up to whatever we're going to create to decide what to do, it's going to give you a different idea, right? What we want to do with it. So do we even want to do it, right? That's the biggest question. Is it really worth the risk? Because it's really an existential risk. We could actually just get annihilated by it easily. It wouldn't be not up to us, right? We're giving away the decision, right? It's like handing our lives to the next generation. Once you're old and you're going to die, you're going to bet on the next generation to do the right thing if you really care about the future of humanity. And that's basically doing that with an entity we don't understand. We don't know exactly how it's going to work. We don't know if it's going to be imperfect. It's going to be imperfect, but how imperfect it is going to be, etc., right? Yeah. And yeah, of course, you would need to promote it, right? Like the world works by spending money for ads everywhere. And without that, it's up to pure luck, right? I mean, you do have recommendations, algorithms everywhere these days. So it's like viral, whatever, people are going to care. But since it's such a, over-discussed topic from a very, sometimes wrong perspective too, a lot of people are getting kind of tired hearing about it, right? It's like when a war is going on for a long time, for example, the war in Ukraine, the longer it's going on, the less people care about it, even though it's still relevant and has a lot of impact. People still get this feeling of, tiredness when hearing about it and just indifferent. They're getting slowly indifferent, even though, of course, they aren't, but it's how our mind works, right? Why humans are afraid of AI, in my view. So why do I think humans are afraid? I mean, not everybody's afraid, right? There are people in general that are like very positive about it. Like, for example, Sam Altman or whatever, the people that are driving AI forward. Of course, there are people also that are greedy, so they just see the positives but don't think about the negatives. But the people that are afraid of AI are afraid of a lot of things, right? I think the primary things are, first of all, the unknown, right? There's going to be something new. And new, unknown things, humans are trained to be afraid or wary of new and unknown things. That's just how survival works, right? If something is new, you don't know what it is, you're going to be careful. And that's also why, for example, a lot of people are xenophobic. They just don't like, humans they can't understand. You see a new tribe, they speak a different language, you're going to be afraid that they are plotting to kill you or whatever, right? You don't know, right? Because you can't communicate. And we are afraid maybe also because we don't know what's going on inside, right? We don't have the insight. And a lot of people don't even have the knowledge, or, most people don't have the knowledge about the engineering aspects. And a lot of people also have the realistic, fear of it, but because the fear, like existential fear, what's going to happen to my job? That's probably the biggest fear you can see, right? I think a great example is generative AI at the moment. A lot of people see the results and think like, but what about the jobs, right? What about the writers? What about the artists? What about the, content creators? What are we going to do with them? And the reality is AI is going to make all jobs, quote unquote, useless, right? It's going to be more a hobby. You're never going to be more efficient than whatever AI can cook up, right? It's just going to be quote unquote more a waste of time and resources to let humans do anything in the future. So every job's going to be affected. But that's, I think that one of the fears is the unknown, right? The unknown, what's going to happen, what's going to change. And nobody can take that fear because nobody can tell you what's going to happen, right? So it is a realistic fear, and it's more you have to somehow accept it's going to happen, right? But you will never have the definitive answer before it happens. So there's so many ways it can happen. And the only thing we know is that for sure, from my opinion, is that we're not going to be in control. That's the only thing we know. So that's why a fear is obviously also not, wrong, right? You can be afraid of it. The question is, should you be afraid of it? I think all things which happen where you don't have an impact on is personally, right? If you're like in a field where you're not going to have an impact on AI at all, the development of it, all you can do maybe is raise awareness about it, but I don't think you should be afraid, right? Tomorrow you could die in a car accident, you could get a disease and die, whatever, right? There's so many reasons why your life could end or get much worse within a short amount of time, and you're not actively worrying about it, right? Even though these things are always there and could always happen, right? Most people don't wake up every day and think like, oh, tomorrow I'm going to get cancer and die in 2 months, right? Most people don't do that. So I think you should have the same idea about AI. We don't know when exactly it's going to happen, rather sooner than later, unfortunately, as it seems. Unfortunately, when you don't want things to change, right? Some people might be very happy if it's going to change, right? Imagine you have terminal cancer and you would die in half a year, and AI comes and can actually heal you, right, in time. So for some people, it might be the saving only, the only option to survive. For other people, they're afraid because their life's great and they don't want it to change. And people are always afraid of change too. That's also something, right? Even if the change could be good, people might actually not like it. You can see that when you're a software developer, you add a new tool to a company, and people are used to their tool, and they really hate everything that's new because it's something they have to learn, and they don't know if it's worth the effort, right? So people are usually very, very wary of change, and always, the tried stuff that works is usually preferred by people. I'm sorry I can't talk good today because, like I said, I have a little bit of a cold, and I should eat. My reference going to be really mad with me if I don't stop talking too much. I'm just going to read your last comment, and we can talk about this topic, by the way, anytime. Anytime you drop in the chat, you can ask me questions, whatever. I love answering questions that I can, or just pointing out maybe possible ideas about them, because a lot of questions, unfortunately, don't have good answers, right? They just have good ideas around them. Okay, but you reckon computers and human brains have very different architectures, so they are good at different things and complement each other, so some cooperation would happen, at least until the electronics are way more advanced. That's what we're seeing initially. So what you are describing is the current state of art, I would call it. So currently, our brains are bad at archiving information in high detail, so we do have a very bad deterministic memory. So if you have a PC, you have like bits and bytes, right? You can basically have zeros and ones or whatever you want to have as, system in there. You could also have a non-binary system, doesn't really matter, but you can have deterministic, quote unquote, information storage. Of course, that information is also prone to being changed in the long run, but from our human short perspective of time, it's like consistent, right? If you put information on an SSD, it's very likely to stay there unless there is a malfunction, right? And our brain is a bit different. It's very prone to using an architecture that doesn't really store information in such a way. It has a very different storage mechanism. And that's what you're seeing currently, is that we use the PCs for that. PCs are very good at calculations, which our brains isn't, right? So we're using this already in a symbiotic way. So it's like a different, like already what you're describing, basically. And that's going to happen until the point AGI is there, right? Artificial General Intelligence. Because AGI will be able to immediately start to do what I always said on to, right? When I thought about AI like 10 years ago, my idea was basically, what do I want to do, right? And I was always like, I want to automate science. My idea is not creating AGI. I want to automate science and development, right? And progress. I want to remove the slow human component. And that's where I stumbled upon AGI, right? And well, my idea was basically that AGI would be required. And the thing is, as soon as AGI is there, we will be obsolete within a few hours or days when it comes to actually thinking. But we will be required for some like almost like like robots. We will be the actuators, right? We will be the physical interaction medium of the AI at the start. It will tell us what to do. We will be able to help it, get better hardware, whatever. But at some point, it will be able to create a robot pretty quickly, right? An android or something that will be able to be way more efficient than us. And as soon as it did that, we are completely out of the loop, right? We're not needed anymore. And that will happen within, I would say, less than half a year easily. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, I should definitely prioritize my health a bit more. But I hope I could maybe provide some interesting points. And I always like to discuss the things, right? That's why I speak about this stuff. So thanks for dropping by. And I'm gonna save Persona as soon as I can. I hope it's now. Oh, summer uniform. I don't know why he looks a little bit like he's a physician with his headphones and the dongle he has around his neck. And the dongle really reminds me of MP3 players back in the day. Really like, it is an MP3, it makes sense, right? It's an MP3 player, yeah. It's really nostalgic to see it. Like 32 MB of storage back then. Yeah, and so, as always, oh no, wait, I can't with this. Yeah. I hope they don't have a lesson today. No, they don't. Okay, so I don't know if we're gonna stream later. If we're gonna stream later, it's probably gonna be Alan Wake 2 today. Yeah, so if there is a stream later, Alan Wake 2. If not, we're gonna see each other either tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, or definitely Monday, right? I don't know, for the weekends, it's always a bit up to if something else is going on, and since I didn't plan anything specifically, it might always happen. But otherwise, again, thanks for watching, and of course, Elven Sorcerer, thanks for Elven Sorcerer, I'm sorry, reading, and thanks for the discussion too. I'm always happy to discuss any topic, but this topic in specifically is, I think, very relevant currently. And yeah, sure. Whenever you have time, drop by. Just say hi, and I hope my chat on my phone is gonna work, and I'm gonna see it immediately. And by the way, if I should not reply, you can always use the sound. I don't know what soundboard or whatever it is. You just create a little beep or something. There's like a hey listen or whatever I specifically made for that from Zelda. You can then use, and I can hear that if the chat doesn't work. Yeah, that's like the trident method that actually brings the attention to me that it doesn't work at the moment. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, sure. It's maybe better to wait maybe a few days until I'm not that ill anymore, because I tend to try not to talk as much, but you know, I'm really bad at that. I always talk too much. Okay, thanks for dropping by, and have a great rest of your day if we don't see each other again. And otherwise, maybe until later, and definitely until, I don't know, maybe in a few days at the latest. So bye bye. Have a good evening. Bye bye.